And we are live. Thank you for stopping by tonight, you guys, or if you are in the replay gang, thank you for stopping by. Meaning that you watch this show because you really, really want to. So the replay gang will always have a special place, with this channel. But, don't think that I say that, one group of people is more special than the others because, I don't operate like that. I do believe that I should be absolutely as grateful as possible toward any of you guys that decide to frequent my content. And I really appreciate it. Even if there are those out there that say that I do not offer value to the space, which, is very subjective and it's up to the audience members that watch. So I let you guys decide that. I don't let, others try to decide that for me. Oh yeah, we got Black Pearl in the building. He's here live, but yeah, what's good? He's often part of that replay gang. So if you are part of the replay gang, hashtag replay gang in the chat. I mean, in the comments. So anyway, just give a shout out. More shout outs to all the moderators that are in the chat that keep it a buck but at the same time don't abuse their wrench. That's one good thing about you guys, and I probably would not have gave a wrench to a person who is just going to be power hungry and just time people out anyway. So what's up, Chaos Rain? I see you down there. To Chaos Rain down there. And then to get some early shout outs, Andre 416 is the early bird. He's the first one here. So what's good. Then we got I'm listening. Raven Knight, what's going on? LaShawn Jefferson. Okay. All right. What's good, man? You and daughter ain't. Oh God. Okay. All right. But we got Black Pearl. We got Chaos Rain. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. And this should be a very interesting show, as it's been an interesting week for me. First of all, okay. Let's talk about the membership. Let's talk about the memberships. Pastor, what's good, man? What's good? We got Pastor in the building. All right. So anyway, yeah. So we got some membership. This is how you become a member. You sign up in one of the buttons in the description, and you pay $2.99 a month to be a member of this channel. I have 20 members, and these are the membership tier badges. You got the 0 to 6, the 0+ months. This is the thumbs up when you first join. And also after 2+ months, you get the emoji, and after 6 months, you get the K. So yeah, there you go. I mean, I know it's not much, but it's a start, and once I get a really good, strong base of members in this channel, then the member exclusive content will start coming. I already did a couple videos. I mean, they were okay, but I'm going to start taking this content creation as serious as I take my life. Okay. If I'm going to be here, might as well do the very best I can. And the problem with that is some people want to hate on such an effort, and I do realize that, we have standards in our lives that we have to go by. And, everybody can't have a YouTube dream, just like everyone can't have a rap career, or everybody can't be a millionaire, or everybody can't be a professional athlete. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur because, some people lack in gifts, physical gifts, mental gifts or they just pretty much lack the wherewithal, because if you put your mind through it, you can do anything you want. And that's the one good thing about the world that I grew up in. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want. So there it is. So let's get to it. So it's a couple things I got to address, and there's a few things that I have to nip in the bud. Okay. All right. See, the picture you see up there this is what happened when you ask for a graphic of Sherman Klump in a fedora with a bag of cocaine in his hand standing by a car. So you will understand this image after I show you this. Okay, so as many of you know, I was on Truth As I Know It's doing an interview on Tuesday night, and I would say it was a very interesting interview, to say the least. I did discuss some of the interview on Wednesday night as a way of saying that, hey, you know what? I'm no fucking pushover. I mean, if you guys want to continue this campaign of, fucking with guys that really ain't even checking for you. My thing is someone is putting you on notice. And hell, it might as well be me because I'm with the shits. It is just all day, every fucking day. Damn, I didn't even shout the members out. Shit. Sorry about that. So let me go back. Let me shout the members out real quick. Okay. So we got Greg, Greg, Aaron P and Phil Brad, and let's see. Greg and Aaron P are my longest running members. Then we got Phil Brad, Prof Days, Indigo Flow, The Builders Table, D-Rock Den, American Negro, Mr. Me Too, Barry Little, Detroit 313, Mackenzie Mayweather, D. Scott, Black Light Revelations 2, Akron Zippy, Yamcha 11, Black Pearl, Raven Knight, Andre 416, and Blue Marvel 9. And Blue Marvel 9 is Bishop Macbone. So that's so yeah, but yeah, so thank you to the members for supporting me month after month. Great, awesome. But if you want to be I got 20 members. If you want to be member 21, it's only $2.99 a month. So if you want to be a member, join up, and it's just $2.99 a month. But of course, I can't put value on your money that you work so hard to earn. So there it is. But at the same time, it'll be a good decision. I promise you that I would be one of the content creators that you won't regret becoming a member for. So there it is. So anyway, yeah. So I'm about to show y'all a little bit of something real quick. I want to show y'all a piece of this interview from Truth as I Know It. And there's many pieces to this interview that I could show you, but I'm just going to focus on one particular part. Okay. And then I'm going to show y'all a few screenshots. And this is not me trying to demonize anyone. This is not me trying to take down anyone. Because quite frankly, on this platform, this is the thing. You can support anybody you want. And no content creator should be able to control you into such. And I know that guys have accused, guys on quote unquote this side of doing that, to have a sycophant following or something like that. So, all right, so let's proceed. As we proceed to give all of you what you need. Okay, so let me slip a little music in here. All right, so let me share the screen. Okay, so entire screen. And this is not meant to be dissing on anybody, but of course, I do understand that I will not receive the same treatment. It's like, just because I necessarily treat somebody good does not mean that they owe me anything. And I do have a pretty clear understanding of that. And I hope that you guys out there will understand this as well. So you don't owe me anything, not at all. But at the same time, you will show me some goddamn respect. And if you don't, I'll just say it's going to be a long 2024. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not even the most ruthless guy out of my crew. So I just want to let you guys know that. And when I say crew, I mean the habitual line steppers. So the actual habitual line steppers, the first five, as I like to call us. That's a first. So so let me see. Got a couple folks entered the chat. Let's see. We got our Art New Stall. What's good, man? Wonder if you had a chance to check out this interview I did on Truth as I Know It. All right, Raven Knight. Hey, man, yeah, Andre 14. You're damn right. You're damn right. I said I was a juror in a trial, and I was told that I had to find that motherfucker guilty. So it's ironic that on this interview, he would show the screenshot from a smoke show a couple weeks ago. And look at the image that I was showing. Yeah, because see, most of that, like the way Truth's emoji got the little thought bubble, and it's got Edward Anderson and BGS in the thought bubble. I would say the irony of even showing that on this particular broadcast is that that's pretty accurate. You know, I get it. I get it. You know, you're cautious about a guy. You're worried about it. But you know what I'm saying, man? Look, I think that the interview could have been much better if the focus was just two sensible individuals talking. So, but it turned at one point into a shit show. And I mean, I would say the general consensus of people who saw this interview pretty much sided with me on this, except for the usual sycophants. And the sycophants, I will get to you motherfuckers on Monday. Don't worry about it. I read that chat. And believe me, Wacky World of O, I see you over there, fuck nigga. So, hey, but I'll say that for Monday. So, or tomorrow, you know, tomorrow's a smoke show. And like I told these niggas in some point in the interview, anytime anybody has any type of disagreement with me, you can come by and you'll be treated like with respect, which was not exactly true. Because if you go into that disrespect with me, I'll make sure you'll feel whatever I'm saying for a long time. And you know what? There's already a kind of a victim of that too. And his fat ass is on the screen with no emoji. You know, there's Truth. Then there's me right here. And then there's MOT right here. Andre 416 right here. And the Roger Report right here. Yeah. Yeah. And people say it's like a 3-on-1 or 4-on-1. Dude, that's the kind of shit that I'm used to. I mean, dude, like, if you really ask me, I believe them dudes needed some more help. You know, you're dealing with a fucking monster. And I don't like to brag, and I don't even like to act like that. I like to act like I got some goddamn sense. You know, there's such thing called a public image. And I think my public image is okay. I wouldn't say it is the most stellar, I would say. You know, but, you know, at least I can act like I got some goddamn sense at the drop of a fucking hat. Like, if this guy is trying to call, like, I don't believe in people who call themselves leaders because it's not really leadership. It's delusions of grandeur. I mean, these niggas over there, like, they think they so smart, they can't even spell words like grandeur. So let me speak more in layman's terms. You think you're greater than you actually are. That's what it is. So let me show y'all this part of the interview. All right. Just this little part right here. Because I want y'all to understand the idiocy that I had to put up with. So I didn't show this Wednesday. But this is from Truth As I Know It's channel. The interview is on my community tab. It's one-on-one with, you know, myself. Why failed leadership has to be confronted and removed. Which means that... I knew what the show was about as soon as I saw the title, but I entertained it anyway. A lot of people was like, well, I don't know why you even entertained this, Kev. I'm like, well, he asked me to do an interview. I'm not going to run from it. You know, I knew exactly what it was, and I was actually mentally prepared for it. So my thing is, nothing that night caught me by surprise. Nothing. So, all right, let me show you this part of the interview. So listen very carefully, and I'm going to break down why that happened. It's from years ago. So, like, oh my God. I mean, and yeah, I did react to it. You, like I said, you say something about me, I'll give your ass a receipt. That's all there is to it.
My point is he shouldn't even feel comfortable saying that, and the reason he does is because nobody confronts him.
Fair use.
He can get away and say anything unfettered, and y'all stay closed mouth. It's like you're afraid of him, or is your father figure. He got some spell on you guys.
See, that's when I got pissed off. See, I'm going to explain it to you in plain fucking English for everyone who's listening. My father is still alive. He was there for his children all his life. He paid all the bills, and he took care of us. He wasn't a perfect man, but he did right by his children. So that way, instead of this little stupid game of YouTube pettiness that y'all love to pull so much, and y'all know who I'm talking about when I say y'all, acknowledge my goddamn daddy. But of course, there's this disrespectful stigma that black men have to go through all the time and are expected by other black men who act like they don't fucking see it, talk about not seeing things, to shut up and take it. I will never recommend to a listener of mine that you shut up and take it. You're supposed to carry yourself like you deserve some type of respect. And, you know, and some guys on this fucking platform don't get that. And it's because they're little moist, jealous ass fucking dudes. So there you go. All right. Enough of that daddy shit, bro. Damn. Well, my daddy's still alive, bro. Like, you're disrespecting my father when you say that. Okay? See, that makes me want to shove somebody's face in the dirt. Don't disrespect my father, period. By saying some shit like I got a YouTube daddy. See, here's the thing. It's not that I won't say anything to BGS or, you know, I don't see what's going on with all of you niggas, and I do mean all of you. It's just that myself and BGS have a mutual respect for each other. I mean, yeah, he got a little mad because people kept jumping on him that smoke show and everything, but, you know, that's the way he reacted to it. I didn't feel threatened by this man. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? So there it is. I don't appreciate that shit. Stepdaddy, whatever, nigga. The point still stands. The point still stands. The point does not stand.
Now you know how we
feel. They understand it. They understand it.
How do you feel?
Season is over. No. Don't let it happen no more.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. Okay.
Y'all, they gotta suck that 65-year-old dick. That's what they gotta do.
With the gay shit.
Y'all don't respect me.
Fucking pathetic.
Y'all don't respect me in period.
Y'all are just like, you're not a man. You're a nigga. Niggas don't deserve respect.
Examples, please.
That nigga said niggas don't deserve respect. Alrighty. By his assessment, we're niggers. You know, this is the kind of guy that says porch monkey. This is the kind of guy that says country Bama. But yet and still, this nigga hasn't shown or displayed anything that he's ever been. You know? Hey, but, you know, of course, we know a little bit about you, man of tomorrow. So.
Okay, one at a time. Go ahead, Kev.
Look, this conversation was good. You know, I didn't exactly disagree with you the entire time, but the conversation took a wrong turn somewhere.
And it did.
Yep. When I joined the panel and I tried to hold your ass accountable for the bullshit that you own that everybody fucking sees.
But yet and still, when a black man in this space holds women accountable, you guys say there's no way to do that shit. This is why I don't believe, like, for real, like, you know, I can respect anybody's narrative. I can. I can respect any type of content strategy. I can. But see, this SBE crap is so fucking backwards. Like, it's backwards as fuck. It's like, I'm gonna cut my balls off and make sure females aren't mad with me. And then I'm gonna go over here to these niggas who should be the ones saying all this shit and telling them they can't do that because it's SBE and it's so weak and everything. Look, let me tell you something, man. And then I've been accused of being a Keisha negotiator. Hey, what the fuck would any of you rather do? Would you rather negotiate with Keisha, or would you rather kowtow to Keisha and become her bitch? Let me just imagine if you had those two choices right there. Negotiate with Keisha. You know, okay, here's what happens when you negotiate with Keisha. Okay, you know, you may think it's a waste of time to come to the table. So let's just say that everybody's at the table, okay? If Keisha refuses to comply, you can say, fuck that bitch. But see, the other side of that is kowtowing to Keisha. Giving up, not being a man, getting blessed out, not taking your rightful place as the backbone of the goddamn community because you're so goddamn afraid. Because see, some of you guys have this mentality like your fathers left you in a fucking trash can. Okay, so, all right, let me go continue. Oh, okay.
MOT,
that's the fucking point.
You got a spicy.
That's the fucking point. Yeah, that's the point. When you sit here and lie to niggas' fucking faces and pretend like we fucking stupid, it's my job to come here like the fucking ultimate warrior running out of that fucking background and fucking stomping your motherfucking ass for doing it.
You'll be tired as fuck before you get to the ring, just like he was.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Like, you'll be tired as fuck before you get to the ring, just like he was.
Not answering questions. You're still an unprincipled guy. Unprincipled. You do all
maybe
this shit
that,
in real life.
Maybe
you
it's
come
not
online
that I'm
to be a
not
fuck
principled
nigga.
as so
serious?
much as I don't give a fuck about you, bro.
I don't care about that, but I do care about you calling yourself part of the fucking manosphere, nigga. You ain't part of the manosphere. Somebody dumb like you're not.
Hey, put a 2 in the chat if you believe I'm not a part of the Black Manosphere. Okay, I'll be waiting. I mean, you know, we tried to make a list, and you know what I'm saying? People have been pissy about that Black Manosphere list for like 3-4 years. And you know, it's about time that the list come out again. So we weren't trying to gatekeep. And these motherfucker right here call himself trying to gatekeep. Like I said, delusions of grandeur, thinking that he's some special shit. So
not part of the fucking manosphere. You're not. You came here to run smoke shows to gather all the dumb niggas that you possibly could to ruin our fucking space. You don't bring no fucking value.
Yeah, because me having a smoke show, because dumb niggas keep complaining from, not, you know, like I'm using his words, because bitch ass niggas keep complaining and finding echo chambers week after week after week after week after week. And they talk about it, and it's like they think that's actually good. Like they're confronting some type of problem where they're the goddamn problem. I mean, shit. I mean, y'all, I mean, at least we're talking to women, and that's kind of heterosexual behavior. I mean, shit. What the fuck y'all want us to do? Not to talk to women? That's some of y'all whole problem right there. It's like, damn, you suck so badly at talking to women and relating to women, or you got a bitch you can't get rid of, that you come up here and get mad at us for telling you what you should have did in the first goddamn place. You stupid motherfuckers. All of you. Not all of you.
You here, nigga? You don't bring no value here, nigga.
I see you still mad about 6 years ago. Uh-oh.
Bro, it's 7 years at this point.
Yeah. No, so now you know what I'm talking about.
What happened 7 years ago, Kev? What happened?
No.
What happened 7 years ago?
Yeah,
go ahead,
whole
Kev.
Facebook thing about how you just like trying to threaten folks to plant drugs in their car and stuff. I got the screenshots now. Yes, I have the screenshots. You're mad because I'm speaking right now, and he asked the question. Okay, I'm speaking right now. I'm finna explain to everybody how much of an embarrassment you are. Yeah, Nagone 11 in Wacky World of O and Shonda H was licking this dude's ass as he was saying all this stuff. Yeah. Those are the sycophants I'm talking about. So, embarrassment. Nobody will follow you. Anybody that follows you is a fucking idiot. And that's all there is to it. See, the mental capacity of a person that would follow a guy like this and think that he's actually right and he's actually positive, they would lick this nigga's ass after he took a shit. You know, that's how little respect I have for him, and that's what I think about their thought processes. After his fat ass eats about 10 cheeseburgers and take a shit, they will lick his ass, and you know why? Because they hating on us. Pathetic. I mean, shit, you follow that fat bastard, kill yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, truth is I know it. Here's what happened with somebody in his Facebook group. Kev was an actual guy who muted people and allowed bitches to just throw shit at dudes in his fucking black man being brutally honest fucking Facebook group.
Got screenshots of that too.
So
yeah,
why did
I muted bitches too, man. I muted women too. At Celebrity Podcast.
It happened.
At Celebrity Podcast. Okay. I muted her ass for getting smart with me too. Yeah, the first time. Okay, all y'all know Celebrity Podcast. Me and her are cool. Okay, me and her are real super cool. I'm thinking about asking her to do a show with me again. You know, she did one before, and my mic and sound was so bad you could hear all my breaths. And I actually got paid a visit from Taz for that shit. So I mean, but it wasn't shit. I thought it was a good show. Oh, what up, Gabe? What's good, man? Shoot, good to see you, bro. But yeah, like, dude, for real, it's like, look, if you don't like me and you trying to show me you don't like me on a panel, I will drag you all the way fucking down the rabbit hole. And it's not an ability that I show very often because people don't try me like that. They don't. Until this nigga.
Okay. Let's get to the good part. The good part is
Nyla.
I pulled up to this nigga's
all
car
of them niggas
in this fucking city and I showed him crack cocaine outside his fucking car. And I told him the next time you fucking do this shit, this crack cocaine is going to be in your fucking car, and I'm gonna wait till your ass drive by a fucking school area, and I'm gonna have your ass pulled over, and you're gonna get 20 years for that shit.
Yeah, okay. First he has to go get the crack. So who the fuck does he know? And why are you dealing with unsavory characters? Yeah. You know, I'm with Gabe A. When I heard what he said on Truism show the other night. How does motherfucker know to get some? What is he doing with some crack? Number two, you're talking about fucking with a wartime combat Marine veteran that runs 6 miles every day and has a possible case of PTSD because he was in the shit. I mean, and then on top of that, this dude is so fucking tech savvy that he has cameras all over his fucking house. So if some fat stupid nigga in a top hat walks up and tries to put something in his car, it's on site, man. It's on site. This is what you niggas should stop doing on the internet. Stop selling wolf tickets. Stop selling wolf tickets. You're making fools out of yourselves. Mac Ultra, what's good? Clue Channel, what's going on? All right. So if you follow a nigga like that, fuck you.
I want to punish him.
Okay. I mean, you are officially a catalyst in the idiot box.
No,
the fucking idiot box. You are the catalyst in the goddamn idiot box. You just admitted in front of everybody, and a couple of them sycophants down there don't care. Like, why the fuck would I want to follow a man who plant drugs on somebody? You a guy. You're a fucking idiot, bro. You a fucking idiot. But this nigga said he gonna plant drugs on me and my wife. No, is that serious with that dude? See, this is how sensitive these motherfuckers are on this panel. They're sensitive as fuck. They want to call themselves men. They want to put themselves above guys on this side. And then they say little bullshit like this. Look, every subscriber that I have earned, every live viewer that I have earned has not ever even heard me say some stupid shit like that. Like, seriously. If I ever get
fucking heartbeat,
you're a
I will
fucking
have
idiot.
your ass raped and beat the shit out of behind the fucking walls of years that your ass ain't supposed to be doing.
You see
yes,
that shit?
I would in a fucking heartbeat.
The only thing that Man of Tomorrow can do to me is sit on me, and that's just like that is just if I happen to fall. Like all I gotta do is jog around for a couple seconds, make that nigga chase me, that nigga pass out. That nigga probably shit on himself trying to do that, put that effort up. Man, you can't do nothing to me, bro. Nigga, you don't you have no fucking idea what you're talking about or what you can get yourself into by being a dumbass fat nigga.
I told you that I don't give a fuck about none of you animals. I plan on fucking holding you responsible.
If you don't give a fuck, why you up here, bro? Just like a bitch.
No. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, bro, you ain't got nothing on me. I tell you what, that dude shut his fucking mouth, didn't he? He shut his motherfucking mouth. Didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He shut his fucking mouth because he did not walk around.
Man, that dude messaged me today. Get the fuck out of here. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did anything but, bro. He did anything but.
Bro, can I get the floor real quick? That dude walked and he ran.
Okay, all right, I'm done showing this. I might show another part of this some other time. You know, I don't like to spend too much time on this, but you know, let me go back to this screen right here. All right, so let me show you exactly what he was talking about. All right, so let's see. All right, so okay. No, wait a minute, that's wrong screenshot. I'm showing them out of order. Okay, all right, so. All right, Z, y'all ain't tough. No, I ain't tough. I'm not tough on the internet. Mr. Z, wherever your name. I can't call you Mr. Z because there's a Mr. Z around here. No, I'm not tough on the internet. I mean, no matter how hard I swing at the screen, no matter how hard I swing at the screen, I'm not going to hit anyone. I might hit the computer now. I'll be a dumbass because I got to buy a new computer. But no, not no tough guy shit. No, I can't prove it. Who pissed off Man of Tomorrow? That his fucking life. So, okay, so I scratched out his last name because, you know, I'm not a doxer. So, but, you know, that's his first name. Everybody know my first name is Kevin. So, so I don't feel bad about showing his first name. So he what he does is he this is what got his fat ass kicked out the group, because I don't play this shit. This was like 6 years ago. Okay, so he said, never heard of a man named Shy. Shy is not his real name, so I'm not doxing him. Wouldn't be a question if you had a pick of your actual gender up. Now that you are a man, you are still caping for hoes. Yeah. Cause see, that's what them niggas that be screaming SBE be doing. They caping for hoes. Yeah. They're so real fucking smart. So Shy, who is the 5th habitual line stepper, by the way, is what? I do have my picture up, fat boy. Yes, he does. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't see me cape for anyone. Ooh, you mad cause you mad because I'm not caping for men like you. And then there it is. There it is. Now they say it just now, but this screenshot was from 6 years ago. He said, I'll just plant dope on you and get you that cool 10 years minimum. Said play that clip from Salty. What, Salty got a clip? And put the link in the chat. So okay, so let's see. So the next one is, okay, so I just wanted to show y'all that no, this Terrell guy is actually him. Yeah, E-Thuggin is wild. You know. So, and then he said, I'll even come to the court and laugh at you. So make sure when you are riding with that a K9 human never pulls you over when they want to take a second look. Shit could get real. What up? Hurry up and buy. Oh, BJS Ipmore. What's good? The guy that absolutely no one has a problem with. Sarcasm. But hey, I don't have a problem with you. Larry Legend, plant drugs. What the fuck? Yeah, this was from 6 years ago. Every time somebody hurts this nigga's feelings on any social media platform, the first thing this fat nigga does is threaten to plant drugs on you. Serious. Plant some weed on me. Please plant some weed and tell me where it is so I can just smoke it. Like, you know, dumb nigga. But yeah, do that shit, man. You'll be doing me a favor. But you know, that's beside the point. So that's my point to that. So he's been doing the same dumb shit for 6-7 years. Saying the same dumb shit for 6-7 years. I remember Angry Man playing a clip a couple years ago, MOT drunk claiming to be an FBI agent. That motherfucker been all kinds of shit in his head. That nigga need to lay down and talk to somebody. Anybody that believe this man have any credibility need to lay on the couch and talk to somebody too. This shit is nuts to me. Like, how in the fuck you are this upset because your ass isn't compelling enough to gain an audience that you want? With 33,000 subs, man, that's not my fault. You just fucking suck. Shit. And you know what's gonna make you even madder when you hear this MOT? You really suck compared to BGS. I mean that shit. Like, look, man, look. You niggas been talking shit 4, 5, 6 years. And the reason why many of the main members of the Black Manosphere do not check for you because you niggas aren't worth it. You're always crying. You're always screaming. Pay me some attention. Love me. Listen to what I'm saying, guy. Look, it's not my fault you suck at YouTube. And I mean, like, I'm not sitting up here like, oh my God, like I'm the YouTube judge, jury, and executioner or something like that. Oh, you know, I'm not trying to do like you niggas. I'm not trying to do like you niggas, you know, trying to say who's a part of this space and who isn't. So, I mean, shit, but hey, I think we can have some really smart decision making as far as discretion. All right, so you heard him say like I was that I let women drag men. So I'm going to show you some other screenshots. I showed y'all these screenshots like months ago. Okay. I have no qualms about showing this Melody Jackson profile, like this name, because that's not a real person. And I have no qualms about saying who it is. This person personally communicated me and said, don't tell them the fake profiles, but that was 6 years ago. So the statute of limitations is over with. That fake profile is Nyla. That's Nyla. You know, Nyla Taz, that Nyla? Yeah. That Nyla. So this is some Facebook shit. So she ain't, I mean, seriously, how many people from Facebook are actually going to see this? So, and I mean, but this was from 6 years ago. She destroyed him. And what this nigga expected me to do was to come put her out the group because she was making fun of him. I was like, nigga, suck it up. Get it over with. Get over it, bro. You're a man. Fucking rescue you folk. Fuck out of here. They got nowhere else to go. All I'm saying is this. I see you down there, Prof Days. Said Melanie is Nyla Blob. I don't know why you calling her Blob. I mean, but yeah, I don't know if you're trying to. Yeah, Melody is Nyla. Yeah, grown woman vibes. That's Nyla. Nyla destroyed that man that day. Dude holding internet grudges from years ago. That shit, man. Yeah. I mean, for real. It's like, there's some people that really said some shit to me, but like, I ain't sitting up there trying to, I mean, I remember who they are as a reference point. I don't try to sit up there and spend every day on the motherfuckers thinking about the day I'm finally going to get revenge on it because you told a joke on me. Shoot. So this is what he talking about. How I let women drag, like women drag men. Niggas, your goddamn group. Shit, drag them back. Fight back. Shit. He hurt me. She hurt me. Nigga, you know how weak that looks? Stop these hoes. Stop these hoes from dragging me. No. Fuck is wrong with you? You don't command me to do shit. Nah, dude, you'd be surprised at who I got a history with. I mean, I just don't go around doing it. Like, I just don't go around saying it. I just let people know. A lot of people in this space I've encountered years ago. I mean, DJ Kuda, but he obviously wasn't named DJ Kuda on Facebook. I mean, shoot. Dude, Rob Barrow, Black Light Revelations 2, he was part of the group too. So yeah, I mean, it's quite a few content creators. O'Shea was added by somebody. I mean, he had been a part of the group ever since. Tommy Sotomayor was a part of the group, but he only did that to promote his social media. I mean, who else was part of the group? Lucario, but they ever say shit. Yeah. So grown woman advised the same woman who agreed Cynthia G about abort blackmail. I know Nyla done said some shit, bro. I know Nyla done said some shit. Yeah, he said O'Shea, like, I mean, I had said something to him one time. I think I like, you know, me and him had an exchange. He said he got started on Facebook with his Planet O'Shea Facebook group. Then he moved to YouTube. So, I mean, although, you know, we are on different paths and he's a lot more successful than I am on YouTube, we had a similar start. You know, I decided to do a YouTube channel because of the intriguing shit that I used to read in the Facebook group. And it was like bad intriguing. So I wanted to get to the bottom of the mentality. So yeah. Oh yeah, I heard you say that on a Truism panel. Yeah, you met him and y'all are like really good friends. So yeah. So okay. Yeah, and I remember you used to do like, you know, one-on-ones with O'Shea. So yeah, I remember those. Yeah. So was Pearly Things part of the group? Okay, here we go. Here we go, Z. No, motherfucker. No, Pearly Things wasn't a part of the group. Y'all get that bitch so much motherfucking reverence. And the reason why y'all give her so much reverence is because, you know, that's the way you've been programmed. You've been programmed to believe that white people deserve all kinds of power and privilege when they get around your black ass. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop saying that shit nice because I'm getting sick of it. If, like I said, if you want to eat Pearlie's cooch and all that shit, go right ahead. I'm not fucking stopping you. Shit. Red Supreme exposed her like literally thousands of times. Oh, you talking about Nyla and Cynthia G? Yeah. Yeah, he spent a lot of time on them. Spent a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last meme. I'm Terrell and I lost my manhood because Kev didn't hear my pathetic cries. No, I heard his pathetic cries. I just kind of looked at that nigga. It's like, man, if you don't handle this shit, hey, damn. Nigga, don't be acting all fucked up because your ass can't like your ass feelings got touched. My suggestion to Terrell or whatever the fuck you want to call this fuck nigga is this. You know, I would make the same suggestion I made to TBBT the other night. Basically, I won't say anything else if you guys just shut the fuck up. But see, their camp is not going to shut up. You know, niggas like Nagone and, you know, Wacky's bitch ass. And for those of you out here watching, you can like Wacky all you want. Give a fuck. But, no, I mean, when I see his content, all I see is old sock chewing, soft face ass nigga who's always crying about what other niggas are doing. Like, okay, I mean, since we want to go there, it's just, and let me tell y'all something. Like I said, any of them niggas come over here with that bullshit, you are allowed to eat their asses alive. I mean, don't time them out. Don't time them out. They just utterly destroy them motherfuckers. Because, see, I want to lead by example. You know, because according to the opinion of some, I utterly destroyed them motherfuckers. So, hey, since I know how to utterly destroy people, you should know how to utterly destroy people too. Take it from me. But see, the thing is, though, like, I spent a lot of the time, like, I was a smaller kid. In fact, I was the smallest guy in the class. So, I mean, shit, I was always a target. I was always a target. So, instead of me sitting up there crying, they picking on me, I had to sharpen my wit. And by the time I was finished with motherfuckers, I was one of the most hated kids in class. And my best friend at the time, like, he was like, man, look, it wasn't that you were a complete asshole. It's just that you were very blunt with them. You were very blunt. Even at that age, even at the age of 12, I was blunt with people. And a lot of people didn't like it. So I understand, like, you know, when you approach things with a childlike mentality, how you're going to react. Because I remember that shit when I was a child. Shoot. Hey, LaShawn, let me ask you, okay, let me try to read this and let me try to get through it. Remember that white women still identifiers black and was part of the NACAA. Okay. And doing work for black. Oh, she's not black, but Pearly. It like what? But who said that? Who said that? And like, dude, like for real, bro. What? Like, whatever you drinking, man, like, drink something else. That's all I can say. But, hey, I get what you saying. No, ain't nobody said that shit. Nala destroyed MOT by one single fart. I don't know, man. Did I make that suggestion? I mean, yeah, okay, so, all right. Let me see how many likes I have. You know, I'm checking likes now. So, yay. All right. Oh, I got one dislike. So that's awesome. Hey, what up, Ray? What's good? Mr. Humma, the Humma Force. Shoot. So, yeah, I always come into these shows and I get at least one dislike. So, hey, you know, here.
Now I'm feeling objectified by your male gaze. Damn.
Yeah, but you know, he did you know, so if you think that I don't make substantive content, tonight is not substantive content. It's kind of a message. if you don't carry yourself like an actual grown man, then you will be rejected by most. And that's not up to me completely, because there are some people that are still going to follow you because of their angst and spite toward black men. And we've been all indoctrinated to believe that, even myself to an extent. You know, at least I can admit it. Some of y'all guys act like y'all are actually for black men. And what the thing is, though, he said something to the effect of that I'm ruining the space with smoke shows. I'm ruining the space with smoke shows. That's what I'm doing. Because, and I guess the logic behind this is the fact that I'm keeping tension up between guys. It's like, who really show, like, with any of the smoke shows, with most of them, I would say, how were those smoke shows any different than any of the other shows I do where I open up a panel and people just, chop it up? How was it any different? How is it causing any tension or anything? I mean, shit. And, I will admit this in public. It's not gonna last, or it's not like I feel like this is a better content creator, but Aunt T's Purge is a much more potent smoke show than this smoke show that I run. No criticism to Aunt T. Aunt T just has a good content strategy. Shoot. So I believe the problem is this. It's like you have 33K subs and your average live viewer count is 50 to 60 live viewers. And that's only because you're bitching about guys like me. Because people are starting to recognize me far more than they recognize you. All they recognize you as an unstable fat nigga that will say anything to try to stop other grown men from hurting your feelings. So if you want to follow somebody like that, and I'm talking to niggas like Zero, whom is against the PhDs because the fat ass fuck niggas against the PhDs, then I have to look at your credibility too. Sorry. Oh, that's just MOT. That's just the way he acts. That's just who he is. He be getting mad. Oh, it's so funny. I was like, damn, dudes. Y'all talking about somebody want to suck somebody's dick. Shit. I don't care about, like, for real. I don't care about busting none of y'all heads now. Since y'all want to be like this. And I really can't bust nobody head for real. I'm not talking about literally. But hey, a lot of you talking about some, I don't want to be part of Black Manosphere anymore, because you're easily overshadowed. It is causing insecurities that are unbecoming of a grown man. And if you follow a man like that, guess what? You're a useful idiot. You support his crap. I've seen a lot of useful idiots with, that follow people who ain't exactly the sharpest knives in the drawer. But because they say something that, that they really want them to say, like, fuck all these niggas, fuck all these stupid niggas, nigger. Like, since they say that, yeah, black men ain't shit. They get that sycophant following. They don't care if it's wrong or right. They don't care if it's causing tension or not. But hey, me having a smoke show that barely sees any smoke, I made myself when Gabe A step up, Shoot. I mean, shit. A show that barely sees any smoke is problematic. This is why I can't stand you niggas. This is why. Not to say that I'm pointing out more problematic sectors that cause negativity and destruction to wherever you niggas are trying to do. But the thing is, I'm most insulted by is the fact that y'all dudes believe that I am a soft target. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. Just because I know how to control my goddamn temper. I mean, it was one point in my life that I couldn't. But all it was hot air, because I wouldn't hurt a fly. Seriously, that's how I am. I'm sort of a gentle man, and that gentle counts for a lot. You know, I don't believe in just going around fighting people and, you know, just trying to throw fists and, you know, act like I'm gonna spill your blood, nigga. No, I would much rather be a less violent solution. Unless, of course, you fuck with me, then it's all bets are off. Like I was telling Rogish the other night, you know what? I'm an extremely patient man. I give out a lot of chances. But when I finally say, nah, we're good, you get no more chances, then there's no way for you to beg yourself out of it. I'm a case builder. You know, y'all talking about building, but, you know, I build a case against you. I make sure there's no way you can win. I'm also, believe it or not, a bit resourceful when it comes to people. I only choose to be alone in all of this. I know some people that will fuck you up on my behalf. And I mean, that's no lie. And I'm not trying to say that I'm some type of internet gangster or Billy Badass. It's just that there are people that are willing to look out for me. I will say that. And my thing is smart alliances. Alliances that are intelligent. Alliances that are strategic. Well, regardless of how you feel about somebody like Roger, which I was, you know, I heard some complaint about, hey, man, how you put me? Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah, I got a message. I got a message from Roger. He said, I go and tell you guys this. And this is especially for MOT. He don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. Seriously. And he never has. And that is a literal statement. Like shit. Dude, does Roger ever spend any of his time on beef? 0% of the time. He'll tell you something if he has to, but you know what? See, that's how I'm built. I'm the problem solver. Say enough about my crew. Hey, I'm coming for you. Just like they came for me when I said that Black Brain Trust, when I left that comment in their live chat. They should have been glad that I left that damn broadcast because, hey, y'all would have saw their destruction on their own platform. They probably would try to mute me and shit because that's the only thing you can do for a guy like me. But hey, I spared those guys that day. Why are they so upset about it? You step on the panel. What the fuck can you do to me? What the fuck can you say to me to make me feel any other way except for you guys are fucking stupid? Yeah, y'all better be glad I didn't step on that panel. He ran like a coward. Really? Seriously? All right, let's see what happens the next week. Let's see the shit that I can stir up next week. Since after all, you guys unleashed this guy, a guy that I tried to keep locked up. Because I'm trying to be a sensible black man on this panel. I mean, not panel, on this platform. I'm trying to be an actual sensible black man. And I believe that should be every one of our goals. But since I'm one out of several billion, hey, fuck do I know? So anyway, anybody that wants to come up here and explain to me why you think a guy that is unstable and makes sense for him to say some of the dumbass shit that he says after most of his sycophants made the claim that he's a positive guy that wants to help black men, which is a goddamn lie. Y'all just want to bitch about black men. Bitch, and moan. Act like a bunch of goddamn crybabies. Act like a bunch of goddamn kid sisters. And it ain't about the damn content. It's about the fact of the matter is that, you know, maybe I'm just a little bit more compelling than you at my level of the game. You know, maybe, just maybe, and this is a crazy thought, I'm a little bit better than you at this. There's no use in getting mad about that. about any of the content creators that you suck compared to. Why are you mad? There's two things you can do. You can either step your fucking game up or quit and do something else. But don't come over here fucking with me. Don't do it. No, is highly ill-advised at this point. Because what I showed y'all the other night, and I don't mean to sound like an anime character, that was a small percentage. I could get a lot worse. You know, I still got people like, I don't know, I guess the bad DMs that I get, they just recently stopped. It is because, you know, whenever I went full power, which, you know, I sound like a character again, it affected their lives so psychologically at the shit that I would say, because you know what? I can tell in the shit that a lot of people say what the problem actually is. And once I'm able to identify it, I got the motherfucker forever. There's no escape from it. So you can hate me all you want. Shit, I'll be the same cool ass, calm guy. I'll still get called handsome by your girl. Oh yeah, that's what you don't like, do you? They're talking to women. Why the hell women on the panel? Because heterosexual men love pussy. That's why. You want them to be less heterosexual so you can feel good about yourself based on your lack of heterosexuality? They're trying to negotiate with Keisha. Better than kowtowing to Keisha for anyone that's doing that. So let's be brutally honest. Pun intended. I would rather negotiate with Keisha than to be Keisha's bitch. And this nigga is too big to be Keisha's bitch. Too gargantuan. Yes, I said it. Gargantuan. This nigga's a kaiju. Don't leave a burger around this motherfucker. All right, let's read these 41 comments I haven't read. All right. I was like, well, fuck you too, Ninja. All righty. Said Ray, I watch Go content creators sometimes. People show up at random shows with smoke, just not the actual smoke show. Yeah. I get more smoke on like the other shows. I got smoke. There was some smoke on a show I did about mental health of black men. Like, that's how so much smoke is misdirected. I was just like, damn, I wish they. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, around 2:30-ish Eastern Standard Time tomorrow afternoon, I will be having Kosher Clinician and Salty Balls as guests, and we're gonna do a part 2 on that. So for those of you who are gonna tune in tomorrow, like I said, around 2:30, we'll be doing that show, and the smoke show is still on tomorrow night. So yeah. I'm hardly a part of the BGS clan. I mean, I guess y'all look at BGS as some type of final boss character or whatever. I just see it as the guy that's that like I said, we have a mutual understanding and respect for each other. Now, if he wanted to get mad because it was like all this smoke was coming for him, and then like y'all act like y'all trying to spare these old niggas. He's an old man. I mean, when you get 65, you want people trying to kick your ass? Hey, I mean, for real. My dad is older than BGS. Shoot. I mean, damn. Like, I'm sorry I got respected to respect older niggas when most of y'all niggas were raised by your mother, and then her ass was so fucking bitter and stupid, she didn't teach you any respect. Shit. And I'm not saying that BGS is entitled to everybody's respect. If he get out of pocket, hey, he should be treated like he got out of pocket. Shoot. But I mean, this whole thing, like that image that was up on True Screen, like shit. That shit said a mouthful. What Truism called it the other night, BGS derangement syndrome. Truism is funny. Check out his channel. MOT is a textbook sociopath. Those guys are just a means to an end. You share camaraderie with that. You get the side eye. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, they be giving us side eyes for the longest, and for what? Most of us didn't even, like, a lot of these guys, we didn't even know who they were. Like, seriously. And then you look in on their content and they talking shit. Like, that's just the bravest goddamn thing you can do ever. And then sit back like a bunch of sissies. Oh, he mad. Why you mad? Oh, he's so mad. Just like Wacky. Oh, Hope mad. That Yas Queen crap that these niggas be doing. They niggas weak as fuck, bruh. I know how to tell a woman what's on my mind. Sorry. And be careful, brother Kev. So you know, talk about zero will start a war. Okay, why should I be careful? Huh? Why should I be careful? Why should I be afraid? Zero's an intelligent brother, so if he's done one stupid ass thing in his life, is listen to anything this fat nigga has to say. So hey, no one's above criticism, including that guy. No, I just remember how I said, like, well, there's PhDs in this space. Oh, let PhDs. And then I hear Man of Tomorrow talking about PhDs. There it is. A war, nigga. Y'all need to calm the fuck down. Oh, God. I have to give Complex some credit. He may be talking about cars and smoking, but at least he's not back-to-back broadcasts talking about other men. They'll lead at the other niggas' panels. Oh, yeah, he tried to call himself getting at me twice. I mean, they were very weak fucking attempts. You know, I can't give a man a credit for a weak attempt. The ruthless, heartless revelator. What's going on, man? Not good to see you. I see you in Roger's chat all the time. So good to see you over there. Probably dudes hop on other niggas' panels and talk shit. Yeah, they do. I mean, he tried to say a lot of slick comments because that comment I left in their live chat that day really touched them in their feelings. Yo, Donnie. Oh, okay. All right, we got the most petty habitual line stepper here. What's good, man? Long live the habitual line steppers. Man, dude, like he's level of pet. Like Donnie has levels of petty that impress me. You know, like I said, it's good to make smart alliances. You know, not dumbass alliances like fat niggas that just lose their temper and lose their shit so bad they want to talk about planting drugs on folks, and then having enough stalker ability to wait till you go somewhere or wait till you drive by a school and call the police. I mean, how fucking stupid and how much of a life you don't have to actually go through doing all of that. Like, I want you niggas to think, oh, that's just MOT. That's just how he is. Like, fuck you. Raven Knight. Ad Media said MOT told he doesn't care about black men after his stream when he came through. Of course. That nigga don't care. He just front like he does. And then these old friendly ass goofballs that's over there. Andre, they know the guys are non-productive, but they won't say that because that'll be friendly fire. I mean, I get it, man. You want to make an assumption about men that you don't like. Suggesting that we are non-productive men, that we're dumb niggas, that the people I let on my panel are dumb niggas. When I have a smoke show every Sunday And your fat ass could come up there and hit the link too. But you rather bitch on your channel. Like I said, anybody that hits that link can come on the panel. What I'm supposed to do? Say no to Faulkner? Say no to Art Newstall? These are guys you don't like, remember? Say no to BGS. That'll make you feel better. Instead of you bringing your stupid ass on the fucking panel. Bitch trying to tell me how to run my shit. Nigga can barely run his own shit. Black men's mental health with someone named Salty Balls. LOLOL. Alrighty. What up, Mr. Mister? What's good, man? Good to see you. No, this is not your typical Kevin, man. So. That man said that name is extremely unserious for a serious stream. Like, well, you know what though? He the one asked me to do a part 2. Okay. His name could be Saul. The Prof Days, Gabe, I'm saying I don't agree with Ibmore and the pearly table stuff, but I don't warrant being obsessed with him. Damn, I need to level up my pity. I would say the first thing that you need to do, LaShawn, is to organize your thoughts a little bit better and come up with some shit like that is more structured and doesn't sound so intoxicated and stuff like that. A lot of them front like they care about black men, LOL, and then they project that on us like we're just trying to grift. Grifting? Are you serious? Grifting what? What am I grifting? What are we grifting over here? Maybe I should become a mega church preacher. Oh, that's a grift right there. That's a very successful grift. Maybe I should become a politician. That's a grift. A guy on a YouTube channel a guy on a YouTube channel that just comes up here just because he likes and might get a few super chats and a couple cash apps every now and again. That's a grift. See, I think you niggas need to reevaluate why you guys really came up here. Why you're here for real. Because nothing that I did, nothing that anybody did stifled your growth. I did nothing to stop people from watching you. I did nothing to stop people from accomplishing their goals. Yet and still they feel that way because they just want to point the finger at someone for their lack of success in whatever. To tell you the honest truth, I would love to be successful on YouTube, but it's not something that's going to end my life if it does not happen. It's not. And some of you guys act like y'all going to jump off a goddamn building if y'all don't get if they don't stop watching BGS and start watching you. Shit. That's like me going over to BGS's channel and crying about why y'all ain't watching me. Why y'all watching him? You know how much of a bitch ass nigga I would look like if I did that? And I know some smug hater out there who don't have the balls to ever hit a link. You are a bitch ass nigga. The feeling's mutual, except I can actually prove you're that. I did something today. I did something nice for the neighborhood, but I ain't gonna lie. I did it for the exercise. Shoot, I want to show y'all this. And like I said, I don't expect y'all to believe me. But there was a tree that fell in the middle of the street. Like, as you see the image on the left. So I'm taking a walk and I noticed this tree is in the street. It's been in the street for a couple of days. I try to do a daily walk. And my weight loss, by the way, is going very swimmingly. Shit, that this motherfucker said MOT might plant drugs on you. They said, well, I'll just go back to their interview. I was like, so what I did was, I just took a couple pictures because, I didn't, I felt like if I'd have took too many pictures and too many selfies, you know, I'd have felt like I was virtue signaling. Or see, black men do care. Black men do care. No, I'm just showing you this just to show you. No, that's not in front of my house. I said it was in the neighborhood. So I took my little handsaw and I got that fucking tree out the street. It was like a major branch that fell down. Like it was like part of the tree. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't do it for the neighborhood. I didn't do it to make a difference. I didn't do it because black men need to do so. I did it for the exercise. And like, I'm still feeling that shit. I was like, damn, like, goddamn, I'm this old. I need to step my physical game up. So yeah, we do have lives outside of YouTube. We do have things that we do. Not saying that it's some amazing thing that I sawed some branches off a tree and moved that motherfucker to the side. Not that that's some special shit. But see, some of our lives are more than this mom's basement crap that you motherfuckers try to pull. I was tired as fuck after I did this. I didn't need no more exercise for the day. MOT fat ass would have had a fucking heart attack. Oh God, mercy. Oh, mercy. That motherfucker didn't sound like Mama Clump with that shit. Yeah. Yeah, look, at my age, it's like my body is still okay enough to try to shape it into something else. You know, I don't have that old man condition start to set in where your skins start losing elasticity and it starts sagging. That hasn't started happening to me yet. You know, so if I go on a regular physical regimen for the rest of my life, then I can have some quality days. Not to say that, I'm going to live longer because of me working out or anything. Is a good possibility. But, you know, anything can happen to any of us at any time. So I always think of that, you know. So unless you got a crystal ball and you can predict the future, then, you know, you don't know when your time is going to come. But all I know is this. When my time comes, I want to experience some more shit. And I want to have a really good quality of life. And hopefully I can end it on a high note. Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, dude, like, I'm dropping weight at a good rate because, like, the thing is, I used to have to have like cookies and ice cream every other night. You know, I would eat fatty stuff. I would take more naps than usual, and it slowed me down. It slowed me down. It gave me a shape that I didn't want. You know, MOT says real men use mobility scooters. I would probably have to say that a human being that is in reasonable shape is faster than a man on a mobility scooter. Come on, I'm gonna knock you out behind this building. I'm gonna knock you out behind that wall. Like, fuck out of here. Okay, I smoke weed, but only drug I do because, oh God. All right. Let me go open up this panel. Over this panel for a little bit. But like I said, if you haters want to come up and tell me about myself, you know, tell me because, you know, hoes are mad. Prof Dave said I eat 1 meal a day and it's really big, so I won't get hungry again for the rest of the day. Then exercise and do it all over again. Yeah, I've actually like started doing research and started looking at different YouTube videos and such on physical fitness and such. And and then even like that's like something my grandfather told me, you know, when I was younger. He said, all you gotta do is eat 1 meal a day. Eat one big meal a day. That's it. You'll be all right. You know, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that just yet. I mean, I might do the 1 meal a day thing eventually. Yeah, but you know, what I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to like do like a beginner stage, basically try to get my diet in order. And like, I've already like dropped 20 pounds, which is insane. Like, yeah, I mean, and I don't think I'm sick or anything like that, you know, cause I do research on that shit too, like symptoms and everything. Like, but It's like this. All I did was I did a few days, like a couple days intermittent fasting. Like I would go the entire morning without eating anything. I would eat mostly, like some days I ate watermelon. That's all I did. See, that's another thing I need to tell you guys. Like, don't believe that hype when it comes to watermelon, man, because they made up all them images because it is such a high nutrient, low calorie food. And it's a diuretic, so to clean your blood out and, you know, reset your digestive system. So, you know, if you hear a white man saying nigga eating watermelon, man, fuck that dude. Eat that goddamn watermelon. What I do is what I did was like I chopped up the watermelon. Here's what I did. And this is a good piece of advice. I peeled all of the hard green skin off of the watermelon itself. I chopped the rind into cubes. I chopped the pulp into cubes. And what I would do in the rind with some of the pulp was I grind it up and drink it with the seeds. Like I found a seeded watermelon with the seeds because the seeds contain nutrients too. Like I eat all that shit, bruh. It's so energizing. So I just put that tidbit in y'all ear, you know, just, you know, and I keep you guys updated in the weeks to come on, you know, how my little fitness journey, you know, trying to get back to the level I was in 2005. I mean, shit, which was almost 20 years ago. But my body, I'm discovering that my body actually remembers. So what up? What up, Andre? Andre 416. What's good?
Good evening. I would like to comment on what you just said. Like with the seeds, it depends on what kind of blender you have. Like obviously it's going to be difficult to take all the seeds out of a watermelon or just fruit in general. But if you get like a blender that could actually crush the seeds, because I haven't checked in a while. But when I last checked, there was only 2 kind of blenders that could actually like crush the seeds. Like I bought one of those. I was into smoothies and shit like that. But yeah, it was a Vitamix blender that I bought. I paid like $600 for the fucking thing. So like it crushes up seeds and shit quite well, and you know you make a smoothie. But that was like the low end one out of them, like the beginner one.
Oh, okay. No, what I do is I throw in I just throw in the pulp with the seeds in it and just blend it up that way. But if there's an actual seed grinder, you know, I don't know, or a blender that just grinds it up all fine and stuff. Hey, because like I have an older blender. I was thinking about actually getting like a magic bullet.
Magic bullets don't crush seeds because like I actually went onto like you know, like I was looking deep into this stuff, so like I actually went onto like it was a forum for like smoothies, so like they recommended like what blenders to get, you know, and like they were talking about like smoothies you could make and shit like that, because I was really into that, because I did have like, you know, when I was with my ex, I did have like a, you know, a garden and shit, like I was growing like fruits and vegetables and shit like that, you know, to cut costs of like buying fruit.
Yeah, but I mean, I might have to do not like a mental health stream, like a health food stream or something. Cause like once you like really start getting into that kind of thing, you find new and improved ways to eat that won't take you so much away from good tasting stuff. But you know, well, because see, when I'm on these kinds of diets, I don't try to think about how good the cheeseburger I used to eat was, or you know, the candy or the desserts or anything. And I hear there are some diets that you can include in that and you can get great results, but I just don't feel like paying the money to hear this advice. I'd just rather stick to, I don't know, kind of my old school ways of doing things, kind of a high protein intake, and just kind of exercise, because, you know,
like I don't want to speak for Raven, but when we were having that conversation, when we were talking about like growing weed and shit like that, that's what led me into like growing fruits and vegetables, because like it's basically the same, you know, like the same procedure to do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, yeah, man, it's just that like this people just gotta understand that, you know, that a lot of these things that they said were like, especially with the watermelon, like how they made this into this giant stereotype and everything, and it's just like, just forget all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The reason go ahead.
I'm glad you said that about watermelon because I did cut it out. It was mostly because of like the stereotype, you know. Like, but for grape pop, grape juice, and chicken, like I don't care what they say. But I figured I could do without watermelon. But since you mentioned that, like, yeah, I'm gonna bring it back in.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. When I was doing like food research and everything, I didn't know that like a 10-ounce ribeye steak was so high in protein. I used to think that was like 30 grams, maybe. A 10-ounce ribeye steak has 80 grams of protein. Like, I was like, wow, that's a lot. So the thing is like, one thing is like high protein intake. Like if you do a really high protein intake, if you take in more grams than your body weight, you can shred up real quick. That's just that's just from the research I did. That's how they said Tom Holland, you know, got ready for Spider-Man because he took in over 200 grams of protein per day. Yeah, so I mean, but you got to be working out this shit, or you know. Or you got to be able to do things right, or it'll start storing that protein in negative ways. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh man! I better not do that shit. But he said, "Sorry, I'm cooking ribeye. 1 pound ribeye, that's a 16 ounce. Okay, all right. Well, look, I looked at LaShawn's Jefferson's channel. He got a lot of cooking shit on there. He actually looked like he know what he doing. Oh God!
I do, and you know what? Black women don't even know what a good man does when he got a kitchen and she can't cook.
Holy shit! All right, guys.
I heard you was up here talking shit. You know I'm the president of KFC.
I add some milk because you know what?
I'm gonna plant some drugs on you.
Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Like this is mushroom.
Hey, what up, President of KFC? How you doing?
I'm gonna hire some crackheads who work for Snickers to come and fight you. You keep playing with me. Don't you know I'm the president?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't vote for you, so I don't care.
Nobody had to vote for me. I'm a dictator, but I call myself a president.
Yeah, and that's kind of funny that you should say something like that. That who elected you? Say, oh, you just declared yourself president. You didn't.
Came on in.
Oh, okay.
You see how hard I'm stirring this damn thing right here? This is single gravy right here.
I was granted this power by Kim Jong-il.
Kim Jong-il, huh?
That's right. Him and Dennis Rodman bequeathed this power upon me.
Let it rest. Gotta let it rest. Mm-hmm. That's about a medium well. That's about a medium well right there. That's
all right, medium well. But what's good, man?
Man, I just came by to harass you for a little bit. I thought the shit was funny.
Yeah, absolutely. But see, even with Donnie was around about that time that, you know, that nigga was saying all that shit. So yeah, what is your perception of it? Like, you know, tell people your perception. Hey.
Of the drug. Oh Lord, you know I can get homeboy. He actually threatened on here. I'm sure he would jump on here. He'd love to tell the story. But my perception of it is, you know, he's a weak, cowardly man who people got the better of him on Facebook. So rather than just take his L or fire back with something witty, he resorted to some wild and crazy shit he wanted to say. You know, as a black man, telling another black man that you're going to plant drugs on him, give him a cool 10, and then sit behind them in the courtroom and smile while they get sentenced. You a despicable ass nigga. But that's just my opinion.
But according to him, he fosters unity, you know, of black men. He wants this to be a space that, you know, that helps black men. And, you know, why would a person even say some shit like that if he's trying to help black men?
He
You
fought
know,
community at fast food restaurants. I don't know about between black men. Nothing he says, does, or uh, even believes in remotely kind of goes to that tune. It's ridiculous for him to even say that, but it sounds
Well,
good
like,
on paper, so he's gonna keep saying this shit.
like for what Kev said earlier, that was a great point to make. It was why do you have access to people that have drugs for you to be able to plant it in the first place? Because like, according to him, he was in the he was saying he was an FBI agent, which I don't buy, but whatever.
He said he was an FBI agent.
Yeah, like that's what
He
I
was a
said.
chubby, like Big Mama's house FBI
I was
agent.
watching. No, like I'm not even lying about this. I was watching an Anchorman match thing, so I've been watching him for a little bit, and like it was a couple years ago. He played a clip of him saying that he's an FBI agent and he was gonna do all this goofy shit or whatever, right? But I forgot about it, but I only recently remembered. But yes, that was on there. So it's just like, why are you in contact with these people that are selling drugs? So if you were actually an FBI agent, you're either stealing from the evidence locker or you're buying drugs from obviously drug dealers. So
listen,
exactly
becoming an FBI agent, anything like that, it takes a lot of discipline, right? You have to discipline your life in order to get into that particular field, your criminal history, everything around it. And you telling people online because you got mad, you got mad that you're going to plant some drugs on them? Nah. I mean, look at him as a person. Does that body say that he has the discipline to be in any kind of alphabet organization that's of a upper level?
Of course not. Unless you're sitting behind a desk.
Sitting behind a desk doing what?
Is the desk.
Like, say bigger than the desk. Like what? Oh man. Trying to look for that comment. You said that AM said like he said he was an FBI agent.
Yeah, no, everything about that is silly. And then, I'm just to kind of put things in perspective. So the person he said that he was going to blend drugs on, the man that he said this to is a combat veteran. This is a man who was a Marine, who went to war, who was in the hot zones, who went out there and fought. The man is a Marine. He told a Marine that he was going to go to his house and plant drugs on him. And then I believe in that last show, he said that he took a picture outside of their house by his car. None of this is true. He's not bold enough to do that, but that would have backfired on him so bad. I like, and not to mention, you don't think nobody's going to notice a 400-pound man walking up a driveway to come take a pic? Nigga, stop.
Honestly, can I ask y'all one quick question? You see how I'm cooking?
All of this related to the conversation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see how all the women is giving you all these complications? And you see how I'm cooking and don't need her ass for nothing? She can make it complicated, but I don't have to play the goddamn.
All right, guys.
No, I'm just saying, if I'm cooking and you don't have to play the game with her, and she's saying she can cook, and she asks you to cook every damn day, how's she cooking? You don't have to play the game with her. But we playing the game just to get with her. And why we playing the game with a woman that can't cook like we do? And we can do it all by ourselves. And we can just sit there and say, hey, can we booty call you? Because we can do everything by ourselves. And we ain't no soft dude. And you ain't got to support us for the rest of our lives. But she's saying we ain't real man. But her son is a soft man. And now she telling us we ain't real.
The fuck? That's an
excellent point that you made. Oh.
Oh, you giggled that one because that was true.
Yeah, what you got going on? You got a super chat there, player.
Yeah, I'm just supporting his super chat.
Oh, okay. Kev is he must have been caught. All right. Well, on behalf of Kev, Salty Ball sent $20.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking. Like I had it on mute. Shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. I see you in the background. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got a super chat from Salty Balls. He said, "Genetic fallacy. Whom those that who know the impoverished of critical thinking is only a notch above animalistic instinct. People who parrot are mere replicants, templates of their own predictive faulty programming." All right. Thank you. Okay, so let me go and give you Mike Tyson real quick.
They have nothing to do with this. They're just innocent people.
Yep. So, all right. Thanks for the super chat. So, anyway, he said muted. Yeah, Gabe. Yeah, I was muted.
I was really learning some cooking recipes right there, sir.
Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that. Like, when people step on this panel, learn how to not talk through me. You know, I'm flexible enough to let anybody get their word in. So, like, let's just kind of, when Kevin's talking, especially for a guy like LaShawn, like, just kind of calm yourself a little bit. So
I'm sorry if I overstepped you when you were talking. I apologize.
Yeah, you'll learn your lesson one day. Yeah,
I was cooking. I'm sorry. My attention was on my food, and I didn't pay attention to the conversation. That's my apologies. You accept my respect because I didn't mean it, but I was cooking food.
Cool. Looks good, man. I'm getting hungry over here. Which, you know, cheat day need to hurry up. So. Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you know, you gotta examine, you know, what kind of thought process you have when you hear stuff like this, and you're just willing to, you know, just toss it to the side just because this particular person might be a means to an end for whatever narratives you guys are trying to push. You know, and I do quite understand that, you know, sometimes, like, no matter how stupid the motherfucker is, or, you know, how unstable they may be, if they could, like, satiate your own personal jealousy for people who aren't checking for you, you know, if they can do that, then you're going to be satisfied with them, no matter what level of credibility they have. And it's just like, it's a sad thing to see my people continue to show like such a lack of logic. I mean, you really, a nigga did for all his, you know, and I'll ask this again on Monday. So a nigga that loses his shit as much as this guy does, like, and will go on tangents and threaten people. You mean to tell me to you that's a stable leader that wants what's best for black men? And
that's
you know
Stevie
what?
From Django.
Yeah. Got his lip poked out, looking around the corner. Like, fuck up out of here. Like that little porch monkey insult that he tried to throw at me that day, man. I'm just like, dude, man, it's like, I would say this: niggas know when they can say stuff safely. You know, you can always say some bullshit on your cell phone, behind your screen. You can always say some shit behind your computer. You can always say some shit behind a Wi-Fi connection, an Ethernet connection, however you're reaching the people. But one thing that I do understand is it's very hard to go in the center of those same spots that you're insulting and say that kind of shit. Seriously. It's like you call somebody, like, if you're a dude in Montgomery, Alabama, you call somebody a porch monkey or a country mama, then nobody's probably going to hear from you again. And that's just not me. That's not me just saying that. You know, I know some folks that will delete motherfuckers for that shit. And that's just how it is. I'm not saying that I'll put a battery in anybody's back to do anything to a person that comes down. And it's my suggestion that, you know, just kick his ass a little bit. You ain't got to kill him, but, you know, some dudes will go that far. You know, just gotta humiliate him, teach him a lesson, leave an indelible print on his psyche for the rest of his life. Be very effective. You know, when you humiliate people, you want them to live, because the only way they really suffer the humiliation is that they live to think about it. And that's what I would rather people do than to just kill a motherfucker. But hey, it's like you don't go into a house fire and you're wearing gasoline draws, you know, and that's exactly what these niggas do. They go into a house fire wearing gasoline draws, and when they get burned, they want to cry about and do things like blame BGS or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, but it's like, look, I don't intend on carrying a long tenured beef, but like I said about them other BBT niggas, you got. I'm gonna tell you just like this, because I know he gonna act like shit when he hear me say that. Now you don't have a choice. Even though I enjoy roasting your fat ass, you know, even though I enjoy that, you know, even I enjoy making you look like an idiot in front of everybody. Hey, I gave you the same option to Black Brain Trust. I gave to the Black Brain Trust. If all you got to do is give up, just like that, give the fuck up, give up this beef shit, give up, walk away while you still have some of your dignity. I don't want to hear it anymore. If I even think that you're saying my name, I'm going to drag you even further. I can say I can do this all fucking year. I just don't put the energy into it, because one thing that I want is I want to really give focus to myself at the end of the day. Like, I would rather concentrate. On improving this platform and improving my content strategy, rather than to worry about what someone else is doing. Okay. The guys that are doing better than you, the guys that have more viewership than you and you hate so much, maybe you need to take some pointers. Swallow your pride and take a couple pointers. That's all you got to do. You know, I know every show I do ain't gonna knock it out the park, depending on what that show is. I know it's not, but it doesn't piss me off, I would say, to see another content creator doing better than me, because it's like, I don't know. It's like that's one of the qualities I would say being a bitch carries. Like I don't want to be anybody's bitch. Okay. I don't want to be jealous of you. I don't want to, you know, get mad at BGS because, you know, he got more people watching or some shit like that. Or, you know, I don't want to be mad at, I would say lead attorney because he's making more money than me or something like that. And then I got to get so angry that I'm calling him a grifter or some shit like that. You know, I mean, and if anybody had the power to strategize their content so much that they make a lot of money, then you know what? I don't think that any of you guys would be above that. None of you at all. Like 100% of all of you would take that extra money. And so would I.
Well, Kev, like, I think like part of the issue is like, these dudes are taking offense to the fact that like you could talk about a random topic and get like, if not the same or more, but at the very least comparable views to when they're supposedly talking about serious stuff. Well, actually, it's more than when they're, you know, quote unquote talking about serious stuff, especially when they're talking about, you know, just, you know, their typical like anti manosphere stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem that I said all of them had. Like, you know, you're upset because the only way they care about your content is if you damn sweating one of us. That's the only way. That's the only way they care. And a main target, you know, and with my observable eye is BGS. It's getting to the point. No, that ain't even getting to the point. It's gotten to the point where it's weird. It's weird at the same time. Just do your goddamn content. Just do your content. That's all you got to do. Do your content. And you might resonate with people. Like every time I go on the air, people are here for me. Anyone that disagrees, put a 2 in the chat. You guys are here for me. You know, you're not here because I'm full of mess and I keep up shit all the time. You know, that's what they're there for, you guys. TBBT.
I'm just
MOT.
here because you don't lie to me, and you ain't lying. That's why I'm here.
My observation is that these dudes are looking for a shortcut instead of just trying to build their audience organically. They're looking for either to build it through like beefing with other people or fucking looking for help to help build their channel.
And and they and for some reason they find a bunch of greasy sock chewing ass dudes just like them. I mean, shit. I mean, it's anything to get validated. It including trying to take somebody down. They really don't care about their asses for real. Like, seriously. Like, I don't care.
Like, I casually observe like other channels. No, I casually do that. I ghost watch and shit sometimes. But what I notice is that when they're talking shit about other people, that's when the crowd comes in. But when they're doing their normal content, like the numbers are low, right? And
hey, you know what? Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, like do you really want the people there that are only there to hear you talking shit about other people? Because like when you do your regular streams, they don't show up.
I'll give an example of a content creator that did that. AM1. Since he want to make the little comment about married niggas doing Keisha content with his bitch ass, looking like a bull dagger. Like, yeah, since we want to go there. But I would say the same thing about him. Every time he does what he calls substantive content, that that is anything but targeting people, he'll get 8-10 people watching. But that night he did the live stream on the manosphere list, he had 200 people watching that night. And 200 people, of those 200 people, some of them folks was shitting all over me because I wouldn't take that shit from him. Like, I mean, that's another time I walked into hostile territory. Like, and then it was his most viewed show. I think what he discovered was that's the only time people care about him. So what he did was he took down all of his videos and tried to make it into a non-manosphere health and wellness channel where, he talks about walking on the beach for like, I don't know, walking on the beach every morning and, drinking sea moss smoothies or something like that. But, not that I'm not above drinking sea moss smoothies. I used to drink sea moss smoothies all the time, but I mean, I have to do a little better research, and the same, like I used to think I was getting wildcrafted, but, and I think I was getting wildcrafted, but I'm not real sure I was getting wildcrafted because when you do sea moss, wildcrafted is the way to go because that's the actual sea moss that doesn't grow in a farm. Like a farm is like a kind of a pool and they keep a certain current so the sea moss can grow. And then that's when you get that sea moss that's in like your little corner of the mall that looks all like gummy worms and shit. But, the real sea moss wildcrafted, it smells like it actually came out of the sea. And when I used to drink it, it used to give me a boost. So I got to find me a good source of a good sea moss vendor. And then I'm going to start consuming it again.
Okay. Can I ask you one quick question?
Okay. If it only has something to do with the conversation.
Yes, it is, because you just brought up the point. When have you ever heard a man, a black man specifically, talk about sea moss health? The program has been working because now we include the sea moss. I'm the problem. Look, honestly, you just said sea moss so many damn times and the benefits of health. But who the hell told you sea moss was benefiting health?
Scientific research. It contains 96 of the 101 daily nutrients and vitamins that you need.
Okay.
So scientific research confirms that.
Backing. No. I'm asking
scientific.
There you go. I said you have medical and scientific backing. That's why you verified it. But you remember how many people sea moss and didn't have it? But
Well,
you got medical
been verified.
USDA backing that it is actually beneficial. Now,
if it has scientific backing, it's already been verified, man.
There you go, sir.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm acknowledging about
didn't
him.
sound like
He's making sure that he ain't listening to. Oh, someone says, "Hey, drink Similac and it'll make you lose weight." Yeah, you'll drink Similac and it'll make you poop, but then it'll dehydrate your crap out of you. But he actually.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What I wanted to say was. Oh man. Yeah, what I wanted to say was like I caught a piece of one of Truth's streams the other day, and it's like I got no issues with Truth. Like I've been trying to tell him, it's like I do like some of the topics he talks about when he's not talking about other people. But he literally said it on his stream. He said that the reason why he's targeting BGS and like well, specifically BGS and like other content creators, but it's mainly BGS as far as I know. Like he was saying, like the reason why he's doing that is that basically he has to ruffle some feathers to get some attention to his channel. Like he said that he would prefer to just do his content and not have to do that, but without doing that, it's not drawing people. He literally said that.
But
and like,
at least
he was
just backs it up with facts.
Can
How
I
you gonna
finish my
ruffle
point,
feathers
sir?
when BGS come to a
Hey,
fact?
can I finish my point, sir? Well, like, yeah, fuck, you kind of made me forget now. All right, go ahead.
Like, do that. I mean, he comes with facts. So what you doing?
No, you were saying that Truth said he admitted the reason why he goes at BGS is because he has to ruffle some feathers to gain some traction on this channel.
Yeah,
because people are not coming through.
Yeah, and I appreciate his honesty for saying that, because that's what I was thinking about what's going on with these other dudes. But at least he was like honest enough to say that.
No, but according to the fat nigga, according to him, we are ruining it for them. We are stifling their progress. Like in that other guy, Mike V. Yeah, we were building before certain guys got here. So many people did point it out that these guys are trying to win a popularity contest. This is a popularity contest to them. Instead of going off the merit of their content, you know, they believe that they have to be these cool dudes, like, you know, that can easily gain an audience. And, you know, because we're over here talking about Keisha, you know, that's getting more attention. But then when they do substantive content. But when one thing I notice about the behavior of black men when it comes to these social media spaces, and I'm not generalizing, but this is what I generally see, is whenever a black woman says something extremely stupid, she gets all this attention, positive or negative. And it's like that's where your substantive content is being heard at, is the fact that a lot of people generally just love a train wreck. Now, for those of us who are talented and compelling enough to keep people watching us, like shit, I have people that are in that chat that has been here for years. They're not here on a superficial basis.
You gonna try to make it out exactly. Of black man lying when he told the truth. Come on now, that's some fucked up shit. That's some fucked up shit. You gonna sit there and say a black man lying when he told the truth? That's some fucked up shit. Kev,
to what you said, that's like
is like wrongish.
Okay, Andre, go ahead.
That's like the point that I was trying to make. Is that do you want people that's here that's coming to your channel just for the fuckery, or you want people that are actually there when you're doing your regular streams?
Yeah, man. I mean, because that's a bitter pill to swallow, and I think that's what happened with AM1. Nobody cared about his shit unless he was talking shit about folks, and I think he realized that. So now he's trying to call himself doing other content, or he uses this defense mechanism, like, you know, he has a life outside of YouTube. And I get that. You got a life outside of YouTube. That is awesome. But when you come back into space and try to do little sneak disses because you're in an echo chamber, then hey, you know what? I have to say something like that. You know, him and Clarence Jr. with his bitch ass. This nigga ain't get, I mean, like, I don't even know why I went to Clarence Jr. He said something about men in the church. And talking about the reason why men don't have a relationship with God because it always goes back to the bitch. No, nigga. Men are tired of being duped. Okay? There are men out there that are looking for answers better than just, you know, go with God and, you know, all the, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that for believers. And I'm sort of a believer myself, you know, but at the same time, the reason why men aren't going to the church, because the church ain't really for men. Men don't like to be considered sheep. Men don't like to think that their leadership role has to be demonized to a man who can be a true snake oil salesman. You know, we're not going for the crap. And yeah, if the lack of black men going to church is because of the women, then why can't that problem be pointed out? Like, why can't it be pointed out? Huh? Okay, they pander to the fucking women. Yes, they do. I go to a church with my wife, and this motherfucker bringing up patriarchy. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good on this. I'm good on this forever. I really want to debate the man. Seriously, I want to debate the man and why he believes that he should take any strikes against patriarchy when you're asking men in a community to step up and be leaders and fathers. But you talk about a goddamn patriarchy because these bitches want to be smug and think that everything they do is correct just because they have vaginas. Like, fuck you. Like, if black men believe that the church is not for them, you know, then the church ain't for them. Shit. They can still be productive members of society without going to church. So that's the problem I have with bitch niggas like that. Always a goddamn complaint. And then it's just like, okay, why don't you talk to a couple of the guys that is in this space that you don't like so much? I mean, like I said, and I will continue to say, even though I'm not a Keisha negotiator, it's better to negotiate with Keisha than to kowtow like a bitch to Keisha. So you guys are making the kowtow choice, okay? If BGS is actually trying to get women to negotiate, he's making a more manly move than a lot of you are. And you can get mad as you want because I said that. I don't give a fuck about you. Or I can barely give a fuck about you. But this shit had to be addressed. Like I said, any of you content creators, any of you got a problem, you can always come see me, you know, because I see y'all over there in the echo chambers. You know, some of you guys are afraid of disagreement. You're afraid so much of disagreement. You'll probably rage quit the live and go cry in the goddamn corner. And then come back and act like, oh, I'm the worst person on the goddamn planet. Because I'm such a meanie and what I say is so fucking poopy and everything like that. And I'll be like, well, okay. And then like, I'll sleep as well as I ever slept after I said everything to you or whoever. Oh, look, it's Truism, the Storm Crow. What's good, bro? What's good? I went to his show for a few minutes. Check him out. I got his, he did a review on the Truth As I Know It interview part with MOT and Mike V. So I want y'all to check that out. You know, he's a content creator that actually makes efforts to have a good presentation, you know, so that's your boy right there. Truism. LaShan. Come on, man. This motherfucker. Like, LaShan, look, you can leave all the comments in the back chat that you want, man, but like you gotta stop cutting people off. Just ended the live, shit was crazy. Oh, what happened? Did I miss something?
Uh-oh. Come on up, brother. Come break it down.
Yeah, come on up, man. Let's drop this link. All right, there you go. If you want to hit the link, that's fine. You said some craziness? Like, I gotta go back and watch.
Yeah, I've caught a little bit of. I've ghost watched a couple times on like Truism's channel, and I've seen Truism on other panels as well.
Nigga.
What's good, yo? What's good, man?
What's good, man? I said I was gonna pull up on you when I had the chance. Salute, Andre. Salute to you, President of KFC. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah.
I personally don't see the humor, brother. You keep laughing at me when I'm playing drugs on your car. Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna sit behind you and eat a bucket of chicken while you go to jail.
Wait, Truism, you got chill now, Truism?
No, the fuck you did, huh?
You got chill now? You doing content on YouTube?
Yeah, he been.
I've been doing it for a while, brother. Yeah. What's good, Chaos?
How you doing, man? Shit, I didn't know that's a new thing, man. Because usually, didn't we take my channel one time last year?
Yeah, I did.
Or was it the chat room? I can't remember. It was like a long time.
I was over there. Yeah, I was over there this year, as a matter of fact.
I knew you were doing your own thing now. Okay, all right, interesting. I did click on it, and I noticed he has some about the Dago and the Penguin and the verses. You might start the scripture saying, "Doubt not Dago upon you."
The man said a fistful of nibbles.
my talent.
This man right here is going places. So what happened? What was the craziness? What's going on?
Damn. Where do I start? Nigga.
Damn.
That bad?
Is that bad, nigga?
It's that bad. Hold on. Okay. All right. Damn. Let me get it. All right. This Negro this nigga literally pimped out his mom for cash apps.
Oh, talking about Holloman.
Yeah, man. And then the worst part of it is this nigga was sitting with his face in his mama's lap, getting an ingrown hair getting pulled out. Nigga was all up under the titties, showing the fucking titties in the fucking sideline.
Wow.
All for content. All for content. I have a line I always say. I have a line where I say, I hate you nibbles dough butch, and I mean that shit. I hate you nibbles dough butch.
Yeah, well,
look. She had big ones. She had some big ass cities. She did for her age. She was.
Yeah, I don't know what they look like. Would it supple? I mean, what we talking?
Look, man. Y'all gonna have to see the live, at least the end part. But everybody was thirst trapping off of that. Yeah, that he got all the thirst trap money off of that. All the thirst trap money.
Does the mama have an OnlyFans?
Which one is this?
This is the last one I just did. The last one I did, the Tales from the Daggleverse, Return of the Wandering Maggle.
All right, I must see a video upload. So let me go to the upload. I mean, or live.
I just closed it out.
Well, that definitely sounds like Maggle behavior.
I see now. Okay.
Nigga, I raised at a couple of points, because when I see shit that just is out of order, I have a tendency to become very demonstrative. That's to put it mildly. So, yeah, this shit had me burning the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie. This shit had me burning the fuck up. It had me burning, nigga. But, yeah. But that's just me.
Austin Holloman. Yeah, Austin Holloman is the quintessential passport bro.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm gonna go back and check it. I'm gonna go back and check it live out.
Yes.
Let's see if YouTube dinged me on this song yet. No, they didn't.
You're right.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. Cool.
Salute, Gabe. Salute
might
to
do
you.
it later.
Salute to you.
Oh, Gabe.
Yeah, man.
Holloman is it?
He's a passport pookie, honestly. I gotta be honest.
Damn.
He is with the Maggle shit that nigga been doing. Yes, he is. And I think he had one of his cronies come by my stream which is real weird. It's like, nigga, I barely got like 300 subscribers. Why the fuck is you trying to come by and bother my shit?
Wow.
You'll be surprised how sycophants act, you know, when they're a fan of someone. And like anybody that like I wouldn't even call you a fan so much, I'll call you a viewer. But anybody like that, man, you see somebody attacking me or some shit like that, just the first thing you need to do is just let me know. You know, don't try to put up some type of effort yourself. Just go ahead and let me know what's going on so I can handle the nigga. You know, or the bitch or whoever it is. Like, you know, I ain't afraid to address nobody.
Yes, sir, I know that.
And niggas act like you supposed to be afraid. Like I'm supposed to be some kowtow and be somebody's bitch because you believe I'm supposed to be their bitch, or that'll make you feel better because you a bitch yourself, like this fat nigga that I created an AI, you know.
I saw that. Yeah, that dude. Who is this?
who that?
Oh, I know who that.
Yeah, take a wild guess. Look at what's in his hand. I'm gonna put it on you, nigga. Like, get the fuck out
of here. That was when he said that, I was like, what? Over YouTube, nigga?
Over YouTube,
nigga? YouTube.
Yes, the president of KFC, you know, just he loses his shit.
YouTube, my nigga. And now, here's the thing about it.
YouTube is right for a lot of people. You know, YouTube is the way of life.
I said this. Now, this can actually probably be used as evidence probably in a court of law if there's anything involving him and you and some coke or anybody can pull this up.
Oh,
because he said they gonna put it on his ass. If you was in civil court, criminal court, all of this would be looked at. But the nigga's just running his mouth. He ain't doing no shit like that for real.
No.
The nigga ain't got the courage. He's just running his mouth saying some wild shit in the hopes that you don't want to find out.
Well, like you weren't there for the actual stream. In the actual stream, I actually missed the part where, you know, he said that to Kev. Because like there was a lot of like back and forth going on and shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that part. That was some good shit.
Well, right before that,
he
actually said that he did this in real life.
Yeah, I know. I saw that part too. So I'm like, this, oof, nigga.
So
see this
beyond like you've actually done this in real life, or at least like according to you.
And you admitted that shit on YouTube. All somebody got to do, that somebody that knows you on your channel, connect that voice, connect that face to an actual name. And if there's any court cases that involve your ass and they involve any motherfucking narcotics, your ass is getting clipped. And you gave everybody the evidence for it for free.
Well,
yeah, put the screenshot up.
Well,
yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah. Look at this truism. This was 6 years ago.
That's his. Oh my gosh.
I'll just plant dope on you and get that cool 10 years minimum. And then I'm just gonna show you that's actually him. That's his avatar.
See.
And the nigga was so mad, he was in the group like, yeah, I've done it before. Wouldn't be the first nigga I got like that.
Yeah, he admitted to doing this stuff in real life.
You know how many fucking cases this nigga can get fucking overturned just for admitting this shit?
Well, that's if he's actually involved in the legal system. In the first
this
place.
Nigga's not doing all this. This nigga worked at Comcast. He ain't doing all that. Let's slow it down a little bit. You
can't overturn cases he wasn't even a part of in the first place.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, we know way too much about this guy. See, that's why I'm saying he should keep his fucking mouth shut. Like, you know, it's not smart to approach some people with the bullshit.
Especially like this, my G.
Like,
come on.
Like,
man.
I have got threats before.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the case of Kev, it was like, I'm gonna plant drugs on you. Like in my case, it was like, you know, I'm gonna throw you down the stairs. And I have told him, you know, I'm just like, bro, if you ever tried this shit in real life, you catch a bullet before you ever threw me down a flight of stairs.
or you could just, if he actually manages to grab you, chop him in his damn throat, push his ass down the stairs yourself. fat nigga. That's what you get. That nigga Humpty Dumpty. Like, man, his new name will be Humpty fucking Dumpty.
You actually reminded me of a point that you made during the interview where he was saying something about running, and you were like, if you were to run, you'd be out of breath in fucking a couple seconds.
No, he talking about he gonna run down to the ring like the Ultimate Warrior to stomp the shit out my ass. I said, yo, fat ass would be tired before you got to the ring.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Just like he was.
That's what I was down to the ring.
I was like, damn, Kev, this nigga is fucking lethal with that shit.
Like, I mean, and the only reason, like for real, like I watched a documentary on the Ultimate Warrior. They said that he would explode out the damn curtain, man, go to the ring. That man be out of breath before he damn start the match.
Yeah, that's that magic powder he was on.
Yeah. Then what you think this nigga gonna do? I'm gonna run down there like the Ultimate Warrior. No, you're not gonna run down there like the Ultimate Warrior.
When do you think the last time he actually ran was?
That nigga left knee will explode trying to run somewhere.
I think people have a gross overestimation of their fighting ability. Like most people, when you get into a fight and you go like for blow, they think it takes a couple seconds and it's done. Nigga, 20 seconds in, most motherfuckers is tired and they huffing and puffing. Well, this man is 400 pounds. He don't look like he has the ability to go through a grocery store without a mobility cart. So are you telling me he's gonna run towards Kev and then fight and stomp him out, nigga? Please,
nigga, he be fighting me and cholesterol. Like you better fight that cholesterol. Like, but what's up, Andre? Go ahead.
Like the last brother that was speaking before Kev, I think you're missing an important distinction here. Like, we're talking about dudes making threats over a Wi-Fi connection. Do you understand how goofy that is? Like I've been saying, it's like, you know, I've been playing like Call of Duty and shit since like the fucking early 2010s. I've heard all kinds of threats and heard all kind of racist shit. So like, just dudes talking shit over the internet doesn't need a damn thing.
Sure doesn't. Man, look.
Like, this isn't a regular threat. You know, typically when you hear a threat, it's I'll beat your ass. I'm gonna come fuck you up. He bypassed all of that and said, I'm gonna do some coward shit. Nigga, well, I'm gonna hide out in the bushes and wait for you to park. Then I'm gonna run up to your car, but you don't come out. Go into your seat. And then wait to leave in the and hide in the bushes again. Then when you leave, I'm calling the police.
Well, like, since you phrase it that way, like, yes, like, the internet stuff is, like, it's goofy shit. But I've also had, like, real-life threats and stuff, too. So it's just, like, when people make threats, especially when they're not in person, you know, I'll be like, this is where I'm at. Like, I'm gonna just chill here and pull up if you want to. I'm still here talking, so obviously they never pulled up.
Not over no. Come on, bro. Cause it's like I was saying, like, bro, you wrapped a little too tight for YouTube stuff, man. Like this, when you talking about you stomping mother nigga, want to stomp niggas out just over the shit that they say. Like what? Really? You want to stomp somebody out? You want to threaten? Do you want to die? Nick, what? Over a YouTube argument.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Shit, we used to encounter that shit all the time on Facebook. Right. Like, dude,
niggas making whole death threats.
Yeah, man. That's look. It ain't that serious. It's not that serious.
That nigga try to find every picture of you on social media and post it. I got your picture, man. Like, what? Oh yeah, speaking of pictures,
like it was like
just don't get accused of harassment.
Yeah. So, I gotta have you on at one time to have a conversation with you about your whole YouTube journey, brother. Like probably sometime next week. And just, there's so many questions I want to ask, especially about what happened with the bitch boy toddlers.
Oh yeah. You have my email.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So just send me an email, see what times works best for us, and then we'll do the damn thing.
Yes, sir. I gotta have you on there because that's just some good shit. And I guess we're gonna see whoever gonna drop out the clouds. Yo, man, LaShawn, dude. Yo, man, look, LaShawn. I know a lot of people give you some grief, but man, you was hilarious, dog. I subscribed to your channel like as soon as I saw your shit, nigga. I subscribed.
I mean, on top of some of the rambling, he cooks. He actually looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I subscribed immediately. I subscribed. I didn't even hesitate. That was the quickest I would clicked on a subscribe button in my life.
Yeah, LaShawn, you hear that, man?
I hit that shit quick. Salute to you, bro. Man, look, I be loving your smoke shows, man. Some of the smoke shows be making some of the best content. I think I made a stream of one of your smoke shows, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I think you were calling them out, and them dudes didn't even show up.
They don't ever show up. They don't do it. Like, you know, it's like, okay, I hear you talk all this shit all the time. Okay. So what's going to happen if you talk to one of us, one of the guys that you have been talking shit about? What, you're afraid that we're going to end you or something?
Well, Kev, they did show up that one time when you put up that thumbnail.
Oh yeah, Rael did show up. I do remember Rael showed up.
Rael showed up, but he was a week late. Like, you know, cause he had showed up in my live chat like 5 days before that one broadcast, and he said, "Yeah, I'm pulling up too, and don't be a bitch and not let me up." Like, huh? And then then I did that show. When I was doing the end part, you know, I was playing the end song. He showed up and then dropped right back off. But then the next week he came up, and then he went throughout. Like, that's when I said that, you know, I let him talk for 3 straight minutes, but then the second I started talking, he started yelling and screaming like somebody's kid's sister. Yeah, so, you know.
You're missing that one time where you actually did a stream on them, and he was asking for the link, you posted the link, and then he was saying that you weren't letting him up or you have him blocked or some shit like that.
No, that wasn't true.
I know.
No, he was just trying to. No, what he was just trying to do is he was just trying to make me look bad by saying that shit. And it was like, Rael, like I said, used to be on these panels all the time. And I said, I let him say whatever he want. I let him offer any of his thoughts, and he was uninterrupted. And no matter how fucking boring it was, I let the man speak. Like, shit. The thing that pisses me off is because of what's recently happened, that I never had to put up with that shit in the first place. So, you know, far be it from me to be the fool again. You know? Far be it. So, I mean, it's just what it is. I wish that black men could have more camaraderie, like, you know, MOT said, but since he a fake ass fat nigga, he didn't mean it. Like, you know, I truly want black men to have that type of camaraderie. And every time that I say something like that, niggas start to act like I'm being unrealistic. But, you know, when he says something like it and then threatens to plant crack cocaine on you, you know, then you got niggas like Nagone who won't say anything about that. Want me to regulate BGS and what BGS is saying for some god awful reason,
which is crazy. That's crazy
they're not checking him. Hey, MOT, maybe you shouldn't lose your shit and start talking about playing crack cocaine on people, because
that's a great point you made. Because actually, Truth, like on one of his last few streams, he did mention that, and he was just like, I mean, he was kind of sitting on the fence. He was like, you know, he specifically said like, MLT, you need to stop saying stuff like that. That's messed up. But then he was also saying, like, we need more guys like MLT.
Oh.
Right?
Who? True. Oh, God.
He's, like, specifically to the planting drugs on people. I think he directly said that. Like, you know, you shouldn't be talking about stuff like that. That's messed up. But then at the same time, he's saying we need more guys like MLT. So if, like, you can't
just because he literally said that doesn't mean that you got to take it serious. Oh, this is the kind of bullshit that we don't take it, like, believe me, I don't take it seriously. I don't believe that he's actually going to put up an effort to see me go to prison just because I said some shit on the internet. And if I ever find a bag of crack cocaine in my car, I know who it came from. I don't think this dude has like a Slim Jim or anything, or that he just breaking the cars and just plant stuff on people and stuff like that. But this nigga that just proves how fragile he really is. So, like I said, for any of you content creators that believe in what MOT says, like, you following a fragile ass nigga. And maybe it's just that, you know, birds of a feather. It might be that case. You know, birds of a feather flock together. And, you know, maybe y'all some fragile ass niggas too. You know, very, very fragile if you ask me. I mean, like, any of you motherfuckers, like I said, that smoke show every Sunday. Y'all talk about where this, where that. But you want to sit on your channels and talk all this shit and then won't come over here. So when I come to you, this is how it's gonna be. Since y'all want to talk so much shit. I mean, like, and like, I do this for fun. You know, I fuck with you niggas for fun. Like, if I can mentally rack you to the point where you're just so mad and just so all like just falling to pieces, that's for my amusement. That's for my personal amusement. I'll go back and look at that broadcast 100 times just to laugh at your stupid ass and how stupid I made you look. So, I mean, shit. I would say this, and I'm not bragging, best to be a friend of mine than an enemy. That's all. That's it. Larry Legend, what's good? He said they sell lockout kits on the internet. He could do it. LOL. I mean, but
the amount of fucking commitment to the bit for that to do it though.
That's a commitment. That's like he calls himself a millionaire. Like, what millionaire you know got time to do dumb shit? You know, I mean, if you're a millionaire, you'll pay other people to do it.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You is not lying. Now, I mean, I guess I'm gonna be brought into this shit. I guess because I copped on a pedal. And then, all right. Well, look. I mean, you can do one of two things. You can either address me and spread my fame, or say nothing, and I'll just keep on rolling anyway. The ball's in your court, Yugi.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't show you these memes. I ain't show you. I ain't show you him. Like, remember when he was saying like I used to let bitches just drag dudes.
Yeah.
And then look, this is what he talking about. This right here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you got the one where they put that nigga on the barbecue sauce?
What?
No. Man, shit. Like, I wish I did.
They put him on the barbecue sauce? Damn. So wait a minute. This is from 5 years ago at least, and he's still holding on to that?
Yes. He's still holding on to it. Like, we all get flamed. I got some screenshots where I got flamed. I don't even know where like some of these people are, and I don't care to find them either. Like, damn, but this nigga right here. Like, but see what pisses people off like this is, like, not only is being said, look at the number of laugh reacts that it's getting. Yeah. He is. This gave him a traumatic flashback of what, you know, elementary school was like. You're fat. Fat or big boned.
Damn, nigga.
Shoot. I mean, I was the smallest guy in class. I used to get picked on too. I mean, but I mean, what I did was a way of dealing with that is I picked on motherfuckers back. I just told them the truth.
Yes, sir.
Like, bitch, like, you were born with 2 black eyes. I mean, God didn't have it in. Like, God didn't have much for you. Like, I say stuff like that as a kid, and then it was just like, oh, fuck that jerk. He's the biggest jerk in class.
Raccoon face ass nigga.
Well, I remember that nigga being angry because they roasted his ass for the entirety of the day, and he just kept getting angrier. And then that shit went on for about a week and a half after he left the group. He blocked everybody. The dude he said he was gonna plant drugs on, and he allegedly took a picture by his car. He blocked that nigga. He was angry. He was angry for months. Do you remember when he was like subbing you on people's channels?
Said subbing.
This is crazy.
Yeah, like the nigga was bringing you up on other people's channels. Yeah. You know, like certain Facebook niggas who think that they're being brutally honest.
Yeah. Passive aggressive to the motherfucker, man. I don't like it. Be straight up with me. Like, don't be saying certain people. Like, you know, when you talk about certain people, you talking about me, nigga. I was saying
because they was making fun of the niggas.
Yeah. Shoot, what if I said certain people act like they seen one up close when they hit YouTube panels? Like, what if I said that?
Oh, no. And and the crazy thing about it is when he first started doing panels and stuff like that, I was sub to him. I was on another channel. I was sub to him, and he was spitting some serious facts. He was talking about the reptiles and all this other stuff, and it was hidden. And then I think went away from YouTube for a while, and then all of a sudden when I came back, and it just seems like things changed
because he ran out of stolen material. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and I guess what he did was he tried to come up here and act a certain way, like tried to carry himself a certain way.
Yeah.
But it was like once, you know, other dudes start, because from what I understand, the Black Manosphere's previous iteration was only a few guys.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't as many content creators as it is now.
Yes.
And when you got people, when the space starts expanding, is what's going to happen is the cream is going to rise to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And like with the size of his channel and the way people speak of him in such reverence, whenever he goes live, he should have at least 300-400 people watch. And I believe he feels as if he's entitled to that, and he doesn't get it based on his ginormous amount of people on his channel. Because my channel is the 10th the size of his. Yet, proportionately, I get more engagement and more views than he does. Proportionately.
Yeah.
You know, which means percentage-wise, I'm kicking his ass. And, you know, I don't think he appreciates that too much. And like I said, every show ain't gonna be a high view count masterpiece.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the feedback I get is mostly positive. It's mostly positive. It has nothing to do with beefing with anyone. The only reason why I'm even talking about this nigga for real is because the interview was so eventful.
Yeah,
you know,
shit was crazy though.
You know, and I probably might spend a little time on it tomorrow night at the actual smoke show. And I'm probably going to end up tagging all these niggas. Okay, now's your chance. Now is your chance. And guess what? They're not going to show up. Because they can't, because they don't have their little echo chamber support. They don't. I mean, like, you know, like Nagone, as much shit as he talks in over there on their channel, Nagone don't come over here. And like, it ain't like I need that nigga with the fat muscles, but you know, I don't need that motherfucker. But you know, he been talking real spicy. He really, really spicy. So, you know, I just want to know what his fucking problem is, because see, back in the day, Nagone used to come to Roger's channel quite often. But I guess what? Yeah. That's when Roger first got started. Okay. Like that's when Roger would fire up a live and he had like only 2-3 people watching. But all of us were there. You know, we haven't changed much. We've been very consistent during our entire time on not only YouTube but social media itself. And Roger scraped and clawed to get his. And people are jealous of that just because, once again, Roger can open up a live. Roger can have 50 to 100 people at any time. Yeah. And then MOT with his 33K subs will open up a live. He can't get none but 40, 50 people. I mean, even 60, no matter how much he cries. Like, that's just what. Then, like, I think I called him at one point during the conversation. I said, it's okay for you to cry or something like that. And he admitted to it. This nigga is not, like, he's not built to be a stable intellectual mind on these platforms. I'm sure he has a lot of knowledge. I'm sure he's read books and such. And I'm not knocking that at all. People think I knock people who read books, which is so fucking asinine, but it's like this. It's like this. How you present yourself is what matters. If I presented myself like an unstable piece of shit, then guess what? Somebody eventually is going to say I'm an unstable piece of shit, And then for the most part, people didn't even expect me to even have that kind of performance. Like that, based on the fact that I carried myself with somewhat sensibility, meaning that I don't have to argue with everybody I talk to on this platform. And in fact, quite frankly, arguing with people sometimes is quite frankly a waste of time. You could direct your energy towards somewhere else. But see, because these guys don't believe they got the traction that they are entitled to, this is what they do. So I just ask them. I ask them a couple questions. What's up with that shit? What's up with that shit is probably the hardest question for anybody to answer. It really is. And it's like they call themselves men, but they don't want to talk like men. It's like the only thing that I can say is the reason why they behave this way is because hoes are mad. Hoes are mad. So they got to sit there. They got to try to do this grandstanding. Like I mean, dude, I don't care what a motherfucker talk about. Talk about Keisha all day. I don't give a fuck. But it's like this. Don't act like talking about dudes and berating dudes is some type of, you try to put this under the guise of iron sharpens iron. And really, you're nothing but being a bitch ass nigga for your woman or women that are on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this about all guys, because iron sharpens iron is an actual saying.
Yeah.
I mean, for men, if I hold you accountable, you hold me accountable. We make sure that we're saying all this stuff for the betterment and improvement of black men overall. I understand that iron sharpens iron, but the other iron sharpens iron is just being an excuse, just having an excuse to be a simp. That's all it is. It's just an excuse. And when I hear men being disingenuous about shit like that, it really pisses me off. Don't be disingenuous.
I ain't gonna lie. This is like the second down south nibber that I didn't see him do this. Him and Big J. Big J. Down
south. And he's making us down south nibbers look very bad. Saying, I was born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama. I do not want to live there because of the nibber incursion.
Yeah,
that is down there. I wouldn't raise a child in Montgomery, Alabama at this point. I mean, it's like, wow. It was one of the epicenters of the civil rights movement. And, it's so sad to see the state that it's in right now. And I mean, like, we had a black Democratic mayor for the past few years. So, I mean, I don't blame him completely, but still, it's like, I also blame it on the people who make horrible, poor decisions. But, but other than that, like, I'm not staying in Montgomery, Alabama. I stay in Georgia right now. So I'm a Southern bred guy. I was Southern born, Southern bred. And yeah, we do have a lot of fuck niggas down here. So just like fuck niggas are anywhere, but if Big J, Triple X, and Man of Tomorrow, I mean, I don't like to, be the guy that says, hey, you know what? Maybe I should look to me instead to be the Southern representation. But compared to them two niggas, I'm a much better Southern representation than they are. Much better.
Damn. Oh, we got LaShawn here with LaShawn, brother. What's going on, fam? Yeah, what's good with you, family? Is she still?
Okay, but real quick, True.
Yeah.
That Melody Jackson profile, that's a fake profile.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that like dragged that motherfucker all around fucking Facebook. That you know who Nyla is, right? Grown woman vibes. That's her. It's her behind the fake profile.
That was Nyla. I was trying to remember which one it was. So that one was Nyla.
Yeah, that was Nyla.
Oh, I see.
Like drag that motherfucker through the mud, and then he was tagging me. He was tagging me trying to get it. Oh, you need to mute them or get them to stop. I was sitting back the whole time.
That bastard through lava. That was the mud. That was lava. She dragged that bastard through.
I agree for once, LaShawn. I agree. Yeah, she dragged him through some fucking lava. That shit. And then Nyla real fly at the mouth anyway. So it's like this shit could have got a whole lot worse. Because see, me and Nala used to back and forth, but you know, it wasn't like serious, like we weren't enemies or some shit. And you know, I was a little pissed off with Taz for a while, you know, for a very, very legitimate reason.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But you know, it's no need to bring that up. It's like if me and him have a conversation, you know, it was 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if me and him have a one-on-one, we ain't got to do it in front of people. You know, we can have a talk about that, which I'm mad with. You know, because Taz, you know, even though people view him the way they view him in this space, Taz is sort of an approachable guy. I will say that he just kind of talks real harshly with that raspy ass fucking voice. But
nigga, I cooked that nigga on GMT channel.
Can I be honest with
y'all? I got his ass. I got his ass about to paint off that stream.
Can I be honest with y'all? And I'm
go ahead,
honest, man. And I'm
I don't know about brutal
shit, but Taz was a paid for nigga, because if it wasn't for Nala, that motherfucker wouldn't matter. And he was a paid for nigga, and that's what Taz is being known for. So he can't never make his mark, because Nala paid for his ass, and that's why he is valuable. Come on now, y'all.
I will say this about Taz as a content creator: he was tenacious enough to solidify his own place. I will give him that.
He has. But if it wasn't for Nala, he wouldn't have solidified nothing, and that's the truth. And
what brand of alcohol is it that you
Nala didn't give his ass props. His ass wouldn't have been
Mad Dog 2020
creator.
I just want to spit, nigga.
Damn.
Mad Dog 2020. That's what we. You know, I actually met a woman that modeled for Mad Dog 2020 back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was giving out photos, act like she didn't want to sign the photo. I was like, you ain't no fucking, what the fuck? You ain't no celebrity.
Like, you know what? You don't have to sign the photos, bitch. I can still see your ass exposed. You don't need to sign the photos.
Well, your peeping tongue?
The photos and say, "Ain't this you?" 20 years later.
No, she was cute. I give her that much. She was cute. She was on that Mad Dog 2020, stretched out with them legs and everything. I was like, all right. Shoot, but it's Mad Dog 2020.
Not King or some shit.
Mad Dog 2020 actually dude that named himself Mad Dog 2020, or is she drinking Mad Dog 2020 in high school when you could steal it out the grocery store?
You used to steal Mad Dog 2020 out the grocery store?
Hell yeah. I damn slept with a man named
I mean,
Mad Dog. You know, she slept
how
with
the fuck was I that accurate?
Mad Dog 2020.
I didn't even know.
I stole Mad Dog 2020 and had some sugar in that bastard. It's a totally different conversation. Now, did she know a man named Mad Dog?
Hey, look at Michael Jordan in the background. That nigga laughing too.
She
Yeah.
stole Mad Dog 2020 and stole a pack of sugar so it'd be sweet like Kool-Aid, and I'm drunk. Now that's these two different questions, but you say Mad Dog 2020, and there's a dude named Mad Dog 2020 that was a rapper. Did she sleep with Mad Dog 2020 that's a rapper, or did the chick steal damn grocery store Mad Dog 2020 and
I think they're the same thing.
And she was drinking Mad Dog 2020, and I don't know, but Mad Dog 2020 is a real dude, and he did make Ruffles, and there's a lot of chick that remember Mad Dog 2020, and that bastard didn't even get in the top 100 of a goddamn rap hit.
Oh, I'm speechless.
Yeah, I'm on that note. I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna get me some sleep.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, because it's about that time.
Yeah.
All right, true, man. Thanks for coming by, man. Hey, look, man. Like I said, email me, man. We got to get together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. I'll let you know a time. Just go ahead. All right, cool. Peace out. Yeah, and here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to put an end to this one because I think I said enough. Done Jizzle interracial culture. Hashtag SYSBM bros. What's good? Thanks for coming through. Let me see who else I didn't call. Let me see who else I didn't call out that might have come through that, cause I think I acknowledged Larry Legend. I did, hopefully. I mean, Salty Balls, Gabe A, was here. Then LaShawn with his, his drunken Twitter fingers, just Oh yeah. Also, once again, salty balls. Thank you, and hope everything's good to come through tomorrow. You know, you and KC. So I will definitely be there. If you want to show up a little early, we can show up too. But you know, I tried to keep the conversation extremely contextual, and it could just be the three of us. And you know, I won't put a GIF in the black like this, you know, in the background like this. So, I mean, so Chaos, anything to say before I wrap it up?
Nope. Yeah, only thing I would say is prepare for the smoke show tomorrow night, guys. Be there and bring your best weed. Yeah, bring your best weed, your best cigarettes, your best you know, thing you like to smoke on, and get this motherfucking smoke, niggas.
All right, yeah, and also, I have a Cash App up there, and I ain't gonna lie, hold up, I ain't gonna lie, I lay a little weed money. So if somebody wanna put some... Kev, I'm not helping you buy weed, man. No, for real, man. I mean, even for even like I don't know, a sandwich or something, you know, that Cash App is up there. I don't really do good too much with the Cash Apps. I say, you know, I mean, we all wish we could improve a little bit in everything, but hey, you know what? That'll be fine if y'all don't too. Is the thing is about that is that I'm grateful anyway. You know, I'm grateful for the viewership. I'm grateful for the likes, the memberships, because it's always Raven Knight, man. I got to get down there sometime, man. I got to try out what you got. She probably might pick up a couple ounces or grams or something, but I know I have to do that driving. So, you know, Tejas is a long way from where I stay. Yeah, but man, I don't know. I got to see what you're working with one day, man, because this shit. But anyway, listen up. I'm here to actually try to make sense of some of the shit that goes on around here, and I don't believe that as black men that we should be continue to deal with unstable minds. And I mean, like, it doesn't, I mean, me not liking a person doesn't mean that I have to be desperate and align with anybody just to get at that person. If I can't defeat the motherfucker myself, it's going to damage my pride anyway. Just kind of live and let live, and, you know, just try to be the best person I can be instead of blaming everybody else for my lack of productivity as far as my content. That is so not a good look. For real, for real. And to lose your shit so much and like just to the point where you're making stupid fucking threats that you're probably not gonna deliver on, especially for that other guy, because I'm quite sure if he'd have damn got any type of alarm or any camera sensor picked up, if you being in that nigga driveway and this dude is a war combat veteran, he'd have probably burn your ass for trespassing like that and trying to fuck over, you know, him and his family. Dude, some of you motherfucking dudes, man, like I said, some of y'all need to lay down and talk to somebody, man. Lay down on the couch and talk to somebody, because like that was so not cool. And just imagine if I started going around doing that. Then y'all have all this ammo to say about black men. Black men this. Black men can't get together. That's why don't nobody like old niggas. That's why you old niggas need to go sit down and all this other shit. And black men ain't shit, and just all this other stupid fucking crap. You know? So I fight so black men can be represented in a positive way. But if there are going to be efforts made like this, and it's just like, and then the alarming thing is there are actually people that follow this guy and believe what he's saying, even when he says this stuff is making sense. So the problem just ain't him, it's a lot of people at the end of the day. Whatever you tried to think of what this space was before, which I will deal more with tomorrow night, whatever you thought this space was before, it always been just a bunch of niggas talking anyway. So so what happens in that whole thing is that there are some people that have the gift of gab, which makes them more compelling and more personable and more likable than a lot of you guys. Shoot. And that right there, as I said before, sparks insecurity in grown men. You know, the fact that you yourself don't have the ability to compel anyone and get so fucking pissy about it to the point where, you know, that it affects, you know, all of us, all of our YouTube presences, to the point where someone like me has to come out and actually address you guys. So, okay. Don't be struggling for my attention again. That's all I have to say. And like I said, I presented MOT with the same option I presented the Black Brain Trust. Give up. That's all you got to do at this point. Just give the fuck up. You know, just give up. That's all I got to say. Give up, shut the fuck up, walk away, and don't say nothing else. If you do, then it's going to be a long 2024. Period. And it might end with us, not all of us being on this YouTube, because see, the thing is, you know, a couple of us are going to be run away because of hurt feelings. And I tell you who is not going to be, Kev. Grow a thick skin, guys. And I'm out. Thank you for tuning in. This is Kev. This is BMBBH. Long live the habitual line steppers and Kev we trust. Don't give up. Win. Peace.